Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there. Hello, darlings. Hello, everyone. What are you doing? Where are you at? What's going on? Pick your... Almost swore. It's early. Don't do it, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today on this good Saturday afternoon, morning, or evening. Maybe it's Sunday. I'm not sure whatever day it is right now where you're watching this, but I hope you're having a blessed day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a super fabulous one. Oh, wow, whatever, right? No. But all those things, because we're about to get into RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 9, Ep.3 Snatch Game of Love. I have a lot I want to say. Oh, where do I start? Okay, listen. I enjoyed the episode. That lip sync. We found out what was underneath it. We'll get there. There are certain things that happened this week where I would go, you could have moved this pawn, or you know how it is in chess. You could have moved this piece to that place, and this person could have been in the top, and this one could have been there. It was very interesting to watch this episode. As you know, there's 8 of them, and 4 I thought did really well, and the other 4, yeah. So half of it was good. Then when it came to the bachelors themselves, I said, oh, they got 2 people of color up in here. I said, come on with it. Come on with it. I said, the melanin was popping. Do you hear me? A roasted chicken and Monet. I thought it was funny. I was I was entertained with it. The runway was pretty good too. Different choices were made. 2 in particular, I was like, yo, fabulous. But yeah, it was a good episode. So let's have fun today. Let's have a good time. We're gonna read, we're gonna tag, we're gonna bag, but we're also gonna uplift and show love to these babies, because we are entertained from this program, and we're not here to be nasty or rude, even to me. So let's get this started. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for X, which is at the MattyRants. Also, I do reactions on Patreon. Like this episode, it's posted now for as low as $1 a month. You can check that out. I do requests on Cameo, as well as dragqueenmerch.com. I got some merch up there. I need to address this real quick. If you send me a Cameo request and you are trolling me through Cameo, I'm not going to accept the request, especially if it's something that is kind of effed up. And somebody sent me something recently that I had to ask other people about to confirm if this was like low-key someone trying to troll me. Everybody agreed. So like, you will be wasting your time with that. I won't accept it. I don't need someone who's being nasty to me's money. So like, if that's what you thought that was, I don't think so. But in the future, I like to do cameos with requests like happy birthday, Matt doing an impersonation of somebody with a little bit of love, like a little key-cack, even advice of some kind. But if it's lace and some other things, I don't like that. And if you're watching this and you have seen this and you want to be that person, you might want to directly hit me up and talk about it, because I was not very happy with that kind of stuff. I was like, that's a little nasty. And it was in reference to my skin tone. And I was kind of like, what? So I said, okay, like, let's not do all that. I get people do not like me and they hate my opinions. They call me all these names, but at the same time, let's be a little bit respectful, right? So I'm just asking, if you want to do cameos, I'm always for it. I'll send you a very personal one, but I'm not going to play that game. So let's not do all that. Thank you. Also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, babies, anything and everything is appreciated. I am not going to be too proud to ask, because like, yo, the first is coming up. It's been a tough month here on YouTube. Taking those breaks is definitely dampened, and we're trying to pick it back up by putting in this work. You already have seen I posted an edited video Where the views at? Come on, y'all. You've asked for it. You know, you can't say you want something, then not take it in. I posted a whole drag brunch video that was very, very well edited. Thank you. Voiceover moment. I quite enjoyed it. You should check it out. It was posted to my channel. But again, if you want to show me a little bit extra love, because it very much does go a long, long way. And I will be for the next 7 days really hyping it up. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because when I say help, 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 I'm like, y'all, please and thank you. Please. It was a rough month for your boy. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Ketchup.MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. It's not necessary for your participation, but if you do, God bless you. And I thank you so very much. Super chats are encouraged. I will be on top of those today. Again, like you just heard me say, I will be going live pretty much every day. I have got to make up some numbers. I have got to make up some stuff, especially from the days I took off this month when I was on my mental health journey here. And I'm trying to let YouTube know, don't forget about us. So yeah, but again, anything and everything is super appreciated. And then thank you so much for being here today. What's most important is that thumbs up button in the comment section. That algorithm sees that, pushes it into the viewpoint. We get right back to where we're going again. I ain't going nowhere. I'll do this to the day I die. You already know how I operate. I've done this from hotels to different spills, that and the other. They have called me a nomad, baby, and I have been a traveler on my word, all right? When you want something bad enough, you go for it. And that's something I can show and be a testimony of, right? Also, y'all asked for a P.O. box. What's gooey? I would love to open up the boxes of the P.O. What? P.O. Box 692108 in Emrika in the live chats. One of my moderators, shouts to Emrika. With the address, for those of you who want to send me something, we are doing a edited, or at least, no, I'll probably do it live. With the P.O. box opening from the Rant Pack mail. So go ahead and send something to MattyRants at said P.O. box, and I'm going to open it on live and definitely showcase what you wanted to share with me today, which I really appreciate. So yeah, okay. So we got everything down. Sippy pools available, super chats, all that kind of stuff. Links, everything in the about section. Patreon, the full gist of it all, everything, right? Okay, boom. Let's get into this episode. Let's do what we got to do. Shimmy, 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 Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Let's get some more people in the room. Make sure you share this video to your platforms and streams. You guys, I'm going to be very on top of it and going to be a little bit more aggressive with my approach, because I need people to understand we are a falling star in these skies, and I will not let evil win. And that's what I'm calling them. So Natasha, thank you for the first super chat of the day. God bless you, baby. Love you, Natasha. Here's a Tippy Poo doll. Thank you. Because you can't read the doll, even though we're vulnerable right now, but that's okay. I carry a shield and sword, and I also carry fists. But thank you, Natasha. Love you down, baby. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Ones and twos in the chats. One, if you like regular Snatch Game over Snatch Game of Love. Two, if you are okay with Snatch Game of Love, as long as they don't make it an everyday kind of thing. Because I'm just going to be real with you. I don't like Snatch Game of Love. I hate that I'm saying that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I understand it's something different. I got it. Fine. We can do it every now and then. I don't like it. Hold on, put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Like, I ain't trying to even be rude right now. I'm just being real about it. I don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it, and this is not shade to my literally drag family, like no shade. Monet, I don't know what that was, friend. I'm going to be real with you. Roasted chicken, a good baked ham. It felt a little bit different with the questions that were being asked compared to yours. And somehow the energy was different. Then when you got to choose who you wanted to pick, I was like, huh? I was like, you picked the bottom, which I understand. That verse top came out that blouse. You understand me? But that kind of defeated the purpose of the game when that happened. And I was like, girl, this is giving like that conversation that you and Bob had on that one sibling rivalry where the girls were mad because you was talking about playing of racism, all that kind of shit. I'm kidding. Monet and Bob, you know I'm kidding. Love you, Bob. Shout out to Bob, though, for real, for real. Like, for real quick off of that, like to parking lot before I continue on with my, if y'all don't know Bob, sorry, I'm getting emotional because Bob lost their mom recently. And you know I can relate. And as somebody that has gotten to talk to Bob a few times, follow each other back and forth social media, and I respect them and their work and everything they do. And I had saw that, and I was just like me, I literally talking to a friend of mine that me and them are also connected to Bob, and he's like, Matt, you should send something. I'm like, it's really hard for me to have that sort of like moment of relating in that conversation to somebody that I know in a certain kind of way in this level, because it's so soon. And I'm like, I want him to like do that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I love Bob, but I can relate when you lose a family member. I can heavily relate. And so if Bob is watching this, or Bob ends up getting to this point, like again, I'm trying to get up the words in somebody I probably don't need to, but I feel you. I understand. And like I cried reading that post. And I felt my mom's spirit on me, like, and I'm like, yeah, like I get it. So he got my love all the way through and through. What's going on? He seems very strong, right? I see him continuing on with his day, but I'm like, child, like, woo, take you out. It'll take you out, baby. But yes, shout out to his family and all that, and everybody else that may be affected by that. Because I was just like, whoo, honey, whoo. And y'all know I've been riding with Bob for a minute, so we got videos of us dancing too. Anywho, but back to me in my let me talk about my sister Monet real quick. Something about Georges getting picked, and y'all know I love me some Georges, like gorgeous. I love her down. But that wasn't Chichi Rodriguez. And I'm going to say it just like that, since you can't say that man's name, like Rodriguez. Rodriguez Cheese. That wasn't it. No, ma'am. Nor John Legs Origami. No. That was Georges with bad makeup down. And I love her. But I was like, yo, are we doing this today? I still had a good time though, friend. This ain't no read to my little pocket monster that I love so much. I choose you, Georges. I know you have swift attack, quick attack, agility. I know you do. If Georges was a Pokemon and this was like a starter at level 5, I'm gonna tell you what her moveset would be off the rip. Tackle. What's the one where they yell and the attack go growl? That's the 2. Then she would learn quick attack real quick, and swift would be next. She'd be giving EVTs, right? Just give her a little bit of a colorful stone. She's going to go where she need to go. Low key, I just gave Georges a Pokemon. She's Eevee. Double team. Come on, David. But yeah, this episode was fun, but I also was like, what's going on here today? I do love the runway theme. I'm liking they're getting more playful for the runways too. Yes, give us the same category. However, change it up just a tad bit so the girls can get playful, and then we don't get bored with us getting the same. Oh, and last but not least, before I start this up, I am right. I'm that Libra. Yes, remember, I can't take criticism. The girls will tell you. I'm right, though, about the lip sync song. Clack, return, runway music. Doesn't it sound so much better than Cake and Candy? And Cake and Candy is not a bad song. It's just not for runway purposes unless I was doing a pageant and they were serving evening gown. And we're doing slow figure 8 runs. That's for evening gown. Cake and Candy. Cake and Candy is not for pussyfooting around. It's not for that. It's not. If I want to have somebody throw their whole vagina on the stage and give what needs to be given, lips and all, I want to hear some pussy stepping music. I don't want to hear no trash. It's a good song for gowns, not for when a girl needs to pussy step through. Sorry. I feel my brother Alex coming through me right there because I'm like, it drives me. And that's why I don't want people to receive it as, Matt, you hate the song. I don't know. I love the producer. I love the producer behind Cake and Candy. Skeletal Key's the key. Shout out to Skeletal Key. But like, it's not for runway for me. I want the puss step music. I want the girls to be strut. So yeah, my bad. All right, let's continue. Let's move on with this story. I also would like to say, Angie, I know you got the snip. Shout out to Angeria, a friend of the show. I love how I can get to say that like I'm Andy on Bravo. I'm gonna text you something after this episode, friend, because I want to ask you what was under that foil for leftovers, because that couldn't be food. You have food under there? Were they bags of popcorn? Was that skinny pop? Were those little fruit by the foots? That couldn't be food. I know Jasmine got a whole thing of bread up in there, but like, I saw that foil over there. I said, bitch, that better be 2 t-shirts. Because I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Once we're done talking about how everyone's performances with Snatch Game went, I'm going to give y'all some good points as to how I feel Angeria was a contender to have possibly been someone to have been said, you were in the top 2 this week. And I was wondering, with the way that they did things, why it was done. But at the same time, I live for what got Mick did today. I know some people were talking about it, but girl, I said that was clever. Pal, that's an actual physical being, well, a dog, but a physical being that played a character on TV that technically could be done. And they've been past dead, so bring them back up. I mean, I wasn't mad at it. To be honest, I thought it was actually a key. We'll get there in a second. Anywho, Angie got the snip, walked in with a little lip, got Mick was concerned. It was all fake. Bitch, why'd you snip? Well, I did it because you already had a badge and she doesn't think of George's as competition. Oh my God, I forgot to do this today because it is deserved. How I forget to do a disclaimer? As angry as people get at me, how do I forget to do a disclaimer? As a reminder to the simple folks inside that have never touched grass or been in a real altercation before outside of the internet, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, political party, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants, the program participants, also the person, you know the rest of it. Don't send hate to nobody. Be grown. Grab your libations. Act like you got some sense. Don't post spoilers in the chat, because why would you be her? We got mods here. Don't be those babies. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, that's all I got to say. I got some tippy poos and some love over here, and I want to thank y'all because it's a major blessing for me. You do not know, especially since my insurance company decided to pull a stunt and pull the money out early and didn't let insurance, your days are numbered. All right. Crash, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. Hope this helps a little. It do. All my best to you, Matty, and all my best to you, Crash. You know you one of my peoples. Love you down. Brandy, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Venmo. I love it. It's a present box. Open it up. Hey, also shout out to Janice. Shout out to Peace to Mateo, Bleeker, and my friend David. They came through on my Animal Crossing, and I was able to do a lot of stuff now because of them. And so I am very much on the next stages of getting my island together. I have been saving clips. I am pulling together a video for Animal Crossing. And for those of you who are like, Matt, can you stream the Switch stuff now? I'm almost there. I tested it the other day. My computer was fine for an hour. It wasn't dragging, and I was using Streamlabs. So it is possible. Because at first when I did it through the what was the other thing called? It's not Streamlabs. It's the other one people use. That one was making my computer like damn near have a stroke. But Streamlabs, I was like, oh, this is working out kind of okay. So I want to test it a little bit more, make sure everything works fine, and we might end up having some Switch videos, and I can start to put them in different categories for the gaming stuff, like I've been trying to do. So yay. Anywho, we're working on it. Not Prism. It's another one. It's free. I forget the name of it, but OBS. That's what it is. That was the one that was making my computer literally have fits. But Streamlabs was working a lot better. Yes, Pokemon battles, Mario Kart races, visiting each other's islands. So if you still have your dream addresses for Animal Crossing, please send them to me, because I'm just gonna start really getting into it. Also, when the new Switch comes out, I'll be covering it, because I will not regret doing that this time. So yeah, very happy about that. Anywho, back to the show. Not everybody's a gamer up in here, and I'm not going to talk about Nicki Minaj being arrested. That was me talking about her being arrested. That was wild. Continue on. Barbs, keep your heads up, baby, okay? She gonna get back to your shows, all right? Y'all gonna continue with your gag city. Don't let up. Don't let up. Now, Roxy feels that there was a little bit of karma deserved from Miss Angie giving her the block last week. But at the same time, it's all in good fun because this is a competition after all, whether you feel there are stakes or not. Yeah, girl, they said they found drugs in her bags or something like that. And she talking about some pre-rolls. And I was like, this is Amsterdam. They're not going to be mad at no pre-rolls. It had to be cocaine. So that's why I'm like, oh, what's going on? But at the same time, she was on live on Instagram when it happened. That's why I was gagged. I was like, Nikki, that actually is kind of not to say it's awesome, but I thought that was smart. I was like, girl, this is going to be everywhere. Very smart to do. It's not just a picture of her, it's the video now. I was like, that's actually clever. I was like, let it be known that lady, she knows what she's doing. Moving forward here, past these red eyebrows. Go ahead, Roxy and the bobs. I'm going to enjoy these bobs this season. Georges was on the money. I don't know, Nina. We should be blocking you. I feel you got something underneath there. Now, if Georges only knew what was underneath there, I'm sure they saw what that was. Maybe that was Georges gaslighting the audience because she was prepared for us to laugh in the wrong direction this week. That's why I think Georges did all that. Now that I'm looking back at this, Georges, you were doing this on purpose because there's no way y'all didn't see her getting into nonsense just to put this on top. There's no way. Y'all knew what was coming. And you probably was in the corner going, key. All right, that's the she was gaslighting us as audience members. I'm now receiving that. She saw the Smock wild card every episode and knew. Oh, I can't wait for her to. She's like, I want her to win so that we can get this gag. I can't wait for it. Ooh, let me tell the world, bitch, I know you're a threat. Because when we see under here, listen, Nita's been a hoot this season. I think her Snatch game was funny, even though it was a cross between Paul Lynde and her version of Liberace. All tea. It was still fucking hilarious. I was like, Georges was trying to was preparing us for this. Listen, now, Chanelica, Dejanay, Portia, LaQuinta Williams. I don't know, girl. We just gonna have to see. I said, bang. I said that lady be popping up. I keep reminding myself of that stand-up special for Chanel. I swear to God, every time she get an opportunity, it go from I work in an office with my friends to get. It's like she putting barbecue sauce on her chicken nugget for the first time when she be saying shit. It's so funny to me. I can't even be mad at it. At this point, you could be mad at me laughing at that. I think it's hilarious at this point. Just like every time Q sound a whole nother person, all of a sudden, it's like, okay, now where did this come from? Oh, I would feel some kind of way, though, no shade, if I had brought a Snatch Game character that I knew I spent good money on. I have been preparing. No clue, no idea. Nobody's ever done it before. And you're telling me that you brought it too? Oh, I would be hot. But I'm also thinking, so they didn't have any backups? And if they did, why weren't we told? Because I would have wanted to know. Did y'all notice that? None of them said what their backups would have been. And normally, that's the thing. Well, did you bring a backup? Yeah, what did you bring? Maybe Chanel was going to be someone like, let me think of who Chanel would want to be. Maybe Chanel was going to be Tiffany Haddish or like Lunel. Who's someone else I think she probably looked some more like someone from the Queens of Comedy, maybe. Yeah, come on, clock it. The no walkthroughs. I thought that was strange. I was like, so why aren't we having this conversation? And I know they had to have had it, but why cut that? Was it funny? Was it weird? Did it not add to the conversation? I want to ask production so bad. Because as a viewer, I was watching this episode kind of I was watching it a little deeply. It's actually on in the background right now as I'm talking about it. I was watching it before this while I was getting my screenshots. And I'm like, why do they make certain decisions today? I'm not mad at everything. It's just like, why not show them if there's only 8 of them and that's just 4 people that Ru had to talk to? Is it just to leave it at the moment of what are we going to do? This is what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, cool. Anywho, I just wanted to point that out, not to be like, rude, I don't like the show. It's like, no, it's just interesting editing for me. I don't know. The decisions. Listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. I appreciate y'all for being here. We're talking about Chanelica, Dejanay, LaQuinta Brunson Jenkins here and the rest of the gang at All Stars 9. Hit that like button, share, and hit that foot and subscribe and become part of this Rant Pack family. Y'all gonna stop making fun of this grown-ass man. I'm getting sick of it. I don't like what they were supporting. However, I'm gonna enjoy this show. I don't agree with the things outside. I'm gonna support the show. And also, what's wrong with people liking feet? Y'all don't be fetish shamers up in here. That's not okay. Matthew, we're gonna pull up that video not too long ago. You can, and you can, and I will receive it. But today, after a conversation with my good friend, and also not him even scolding, he was just like, well, Matt, think about it. I'm like, it's true. Why are they mad about the feet? Some people like feet. I mean, listen, some people like feet. Let her have them feet. If no one wrote a scathing review on Reddit with 3 pictures and an anagram of who they were talking about, then we don't have to worry about it. I mean, unless they had some sort of like fungus or some Lamisil monster living in a toenail, like, yeah. What's wiki feet? I'm not looking that up. You won't get me, not on my history. Nope, won't do it. I just remember that one episode of King of the Hill with Peggy Hill, and she thought that the people thought she was interesting, and they was taking pictures of her feet, not because they were pretty, because they were like big. Very much that. Where are we? All right, back to the show. So Nina and Chanelica are concerned. RuPaul steps in the room in a fabulous jacket. Why don't I have the picture of her hair? But I'm going to bring it up in a second. Oh, they find out it's Snatch Game, of course, for Chanel and Nina. It's like, oh, well, we were really hoping we didn't have to get here now, but now we're going to have to go ahead and deal with this. I love how Roxy's like, bitch, make this a dueling moment. Also, they're aware it's Snatch Game of Love. Wouldn't it have been shady if they put both Liberaces in the same group? Oh my God, that would have been messy. Or better yet, it's actually good that they didn't do a regular Snatch Game, because then it's not 2 Liberaces sitting there. This was Liberace for this one. We have a whole nother thing. I take back a little bit what I said. I think it was necessary for this, for this specifically, like the separate groups for sure. Shauna, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. Love to you and the fur babies. Thank you. I have had to switch to a different food brand with them kids. And luckily the brand is good. I had to do some research on it. I was like, I need to find something cheaper than Science Diet, because I am a single father of 1. The summer is killing my pockets on YouTube. A tippy poo is always appreciated, especially for these rugrats over here. We're trying to keep a house and a home for my babies, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Shauna. I appreciate you, love. But I thought the dueling thing would have been fun. That's fine. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's okay, but it depends on how it's going. I thought what was a gag was seeing them pull out all of their looks, and it's like, oh, well, ooh, this is gonna give, and that's gonna give, and that looks nice. This is great. I like that. Oh, like I was like, oh, well, okay. So they both got the looks together. Let's just see what happens. Now, speaking of the walkthroughs, let's talk about characters chosen by people who needed help. Plastique choosing Ali Wong was all wrong. Plastique, you're gorgeous. I think you knew already where this was going, and I don't even know possibly where we could have taken it. Oh, I'm gonna get into your ass, but your runway was everything. But I'm gonna read you for Snatch Game because it was trash. Roxy, I'm here to make it clear. You know I love you, baby, but what the fuck are you doing Tasha salad for? Like, you did her for a roast. It wasn't funny. I am confused, y'all. Like, this is not shade to Roxanne Andrews. It is not shade to Roxy Minims. It's not. But what do you think? Like, ooh, I need to be that loud for him. I'm like, you could have done anybody else, and it would have been so much better than Tasha. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know why you want to brand this. It was so iconically bad. What were you going to do? The fact, ooh, we're going to get into that one joke RuPaul asked of you. And you just, I said, I wanted to slap her. I love her. Roxy is everything. These decisions, though, terrible. She chose, if Tasha Salad is a safe pick, I can receive that, Leo. What my problem with the safe pick is that why? If you know you're not going home, and you know they knew this before they were told that, why? So that the fans could be like, we see Tasha again being not funny. Like, I wanted her to be someone else. I would have received her being a black woman. Listen, she did Tamar. Anybody else? Please. Sorry. Oh my God. I mean, maybe she did that for Drag Race statistics, set her aside to have something there. Tasha Salad has been seen on every season that Roxy has been on, low-key. See? Tragic. That both of them, tragic. Mm-hmm. Crash, disappointed Chanel didn't go with her first choice, Wanda Sykes. We are a calm group of people here. We are good. We're a good group of people. But sometimes lies aren't said. Ooh, ow, sorry. Oh. Let's see here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let me shut up. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate y'all so much for being here today. Again, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, please hit that now. PayPal.me for /MattyRants, Cash App @SimonRants, Venmo @Rants. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here today. If you hadn't hit that like button, for why? Hit it, please, and get in the comment section and talk about this episode afterwards. And if you're like, Matt, you don't give us specifics, well, here you go. Who is your favorite in Snatch Game and why? Who was your least favorite and why? What did you think of the runway theme? Who was your favorite? And also thoughts on the lip sync. Please. I like reading that stuff. I will be better at receiving that stuff. Sometimes I don't look at my analytics because they've been going lately, and it's very much, driving me into a hole into my room, that kind of stuff. So, but I do see some comments where I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I do this, I do that, and the other. But I would like to know y'all's thoughts in the comment section after this video about this episode. What's wrong with Pal? Some people didn't receive this. I thought this was clever. Because you could do anything with this. That's like playing the dog who did Lassie or the dolphin that was Flipper. Do you feel me? Like bring me back in. I'm being honest, because some people were like, well, I thought that was crazy. I'm like, it's actually intelligent, but also extremely risky. Extremely risky, because if you don't get it, you ain't gonna get it. And we got it. Because what Mick did was gave a dog a personality. How about we look, now I'm gonna get real deep with this. Not really, I'm gonna get childish actually. Paw Pals, wherever that dumbass show is, my little brother's like, the Puppy Pals, Paw Pals. No, I know the Pound Puppies. That's my kind of carrying on growing up. Okay. But the new thing is that they got these children watching what looks like the police of dogs. Paw Patrol. Thank you, Stephanie. This is past my time. See, isn't that crazy? They're worried about what they're watching on TV. I said, girl, this is giving totalitarian. No, let me stop. It's giving military regime tease with these cartoons now. Let me be quiet. Let me shut up. That's not what it's. That's not it at all. I don't watch. I have sense. I have bought things that are Paw Patrol related, and I have been an adult in a toy store trying to find specific stuff. So if you are a parent, a aunt, uncle, or somebody who's really cool with somebody's family, and you have been through this toy struggle before, reminder, I bought both my brother's Switches that they still play to this day. And tell me about it. And my dad always like, I'm so happy when you did that. I said, I know that's right. And I got the both one, because that's what my dad used to do with me and my brother. And I wanted to help my dad out that Christmas and be like, look, I got you, because I know it's crazy. And I had to hook up at Target that day, and it was a good year on YouTube. So I was like, bitch, let's do it. They still play with it. I love it. I'm like, oh, is this what happens when you get kids and you see them playing with things? Like, like, is that what happens? Like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, do I want children? Oh, because I like this feeling of making people happy. I loved it. It was great. Anywho, back to this though. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. I know the song I know the song though, because oof, baby. But I got my little brothers on Pokemon, so generation to generation, I got my other little brother on it, and then we got our other little brothers on it. So I've kept the Pokemon thing going in the family. Dust myself off for that one. All right, so I would like Bluey. Wait, is that a show? What? What? Y'all, I'm past that time now. I watch the old stuff, which is not even the old stuff. But anywho, I think that it was smart to do PAL. I think Gottmik was intelligent for that old Hollywood tease, especially because around that time, that's what it would have been, black and white era type of stuff. Very much. Let me look up what Bluey is. Like, what are y'all talking about? Bluey? I know you're not talking about Blueface. Oh, no, that wasn't anything. Oh, this. Aren't people were saying, I think there was something online I saw about this where people were like, why they stopped the show or something like that. I don't know. Is it still going? I like Bluey. It looks adorable. Looks like an Animal Crossing villager. You know, it's a really bad children's show. Caillou. Fuck that. Yeah, that kid's trash. That bald-headed little bastard. Oh my God. Like, that's like the anti-Charlie Brown, like nega-verse Charlie Brown. Like, oh, I can't stand Caillou, bitch ass. But, oh, the way he be doing his system. You want to talk about a true misogynist? Caillou. Jealous of her. Horrible parents. Everybody got sweaters. Y'all sweating. Can't stand them people. If Caillou don't get his way, it's a whole episode of, oh, we got to deal with that. Oh, we got to go through this today. I said, what is this teaching kids? That if they're calm and patient? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I was watching it with my little brothers one time. I was like, what do y'all receive from this? My dad started crying, laughing. I was just like, what the fuck is this? He's rude. Like, what kind of show is this for children? Anywho, moving on from that little bad-headed baby. We're not going to talk about it no more. Oh, Big Comfy Couch. Oh, that's such a good show. Bananas and pajamas are coming down the stairs. I used to be a kid on the floor with Miss Mama doing the whole like clock thing. Do y'all remember that? Where you would have your legs, you would be like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And that was how you would stretch. I used to do that all the time. That was me. I was a kid like, yes. And I was also in gymnastics, so it made sense. Anyway, let's continue. My bad, y'all. I know we talking. That's a lie. That's how we get down. So Angeria picking Marla Gibbs. What a brilliant decision. Ooh, I said a brilliant decision. Because mind you, when she chose Tammy Brown, I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then we saw it, and it was Tootsie Poo. And so we were very happy that, no. Now, Marla is right up her alley. If you don't know who Marla Gibbs is, she's very well known for her role on The Jeffersons as Florence the maid. It's Florence, right? Do you know every time I say her name, I want to say Florida from Good Times? And I don't know why they came out around the same time, but it's like, by the way, I have both shows Both. I have every season of not Good Times, but of the Jeffersons. I have every season on DVD still, and I have like one season of Good Times. I also have seasons of The Cosby Show, but I haven't pulled them out in a minute for obvious reasons. And 227 was the other one I needed to get because I love that show. I have to watch it on Bounce. Mary. She was on 227 and the Jeffersons. I liked her. The Jeffersons role for me was my Marla Gibbs moment. And I think my favorite episode, and again, that's some controversial TV right now because a lot of it is based in a time when a lot of race stuff was going on. And again, this is right after segregation, and there's also television write-ins on that. It's still a little bit more of a topical scene. A lot of people who are currently, I'm gonna be that girl. A lot of people want to get back to those days. Ooh. So that are voting in this election now. Ooh. But no, my favorite episode, because also the neighbors were funny too. The interracial couple, they would come over and George would be like, Lord Jesus. It was the one episode where Florence got tired of George being an asshole. And he was like, you need to be a damn maid and act like one. And so she's like, oh, okay. And then she comes into the house like as a slave. Because again, George Jefferson's black. It's like you have a black maid. It's like, okay, girl, you want to act like that? Let's do all that. Let's do it today. This lady came up in there and did the most, but it's when George was like, now stop. And she's like, oh, no. And I was like, no, like literally with the costume crash. I passed out at that scene because once he was like, I'm sorry, you could stop. And she's like, and you can give me my raise and everything's going to be all right again. All right, bet. Out the door. It said, I start tomorrow. I was like, that's right. I know that's right. Came in, did the whole bit. It said, boom, I'm out. Oh, it was a great show for the time. So there you go. Baked by Bunny. I hope you saw yourself. You're in my video. You and DW are in the video for the drag brunch one that I posted. You should check it out. Okay. Them having Vanjie and Georges together. I am shocked that a booty hole didn't just appear in all of its gaping glory right in the middle of the two. Do you understand me? I love how Vanjie's like, yeah, that's how Georgia's too. I said, low key, you too, bitch. But Vanjie's more of a movement kind of lady. Like she just going, it's like these, and I thought to myself, this is the gayest picture of Drag Race. I can smell the like full on computer cleaner. I can smell it. I love these two. Shout out to my Libra sister Vanjie, and of course Miss George is here. But I also was concerned for their Snatch games because Vanjie doing Cleopatra, I was like, okay, if she's Vanjie as Cleopatra, this will be funny. Until Georges. John Leguizamo. I know you know probably how to say that, but I don't know how Leguizamo, Leviticus, Leguini, longevity, laryngitis came out. I was like, oh no, she don't know the man's name. Now, you want to do Chi Rodriguez? Brilliant. Because that is an iconic character. We all know the movie. Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. Iconic movie. I thought to myself, okay, let's see what's happening here. Because all she's got to do is paint a harsh beat and do Chi Rodriguez. One more again. One more time. A harsh beat. Okay, check. And be Chi Rodriguez. Parking lot that. Love you, Georges? Oh, no, you didn't. Not even. I did love how Rue was so like Rue loves Georgia's bitch. Okay. Loves her. Bitch, would you be and you'd be like I'm telling you, George, every time you do one of those, RuPaul steals a year of your life away. I'm just playing. You didn't know she was a succubus. I'm kidding. Shout out to Terrence Meck. This is the person responsible behind the palette fund, where we're getting these donations to our favorite charities. So, and they're of course doing $200,000 in the name of the charity of the queen who wins this. So this is somebody muy importante for the show, as well as for these charities, and also what they do is really important too. So shout out to Terrence Meck. I felt a little blouse energy in you. I was like, either he's a nice soft top or he's one of those good bottoms that Raheem be getting in his shabazz into. You know, the ones that wear the glasses and then by the end of it, it's all fogged up and you're sitting there going, I know that room smells like salt and musk and ganja. It's gonna smell like it. Someone's like, Matty, what does that smell like? Ball sweat is it's a new thing for you. I know. JP, I think soft top too. I don't know, something about the pants and the no socks loafers. It gave me no slip and slide. I know how to, do one of these in there. Oh, I got my light going out. Oh shit. Oh, bitch. I know. Not my puss made the light go. Get the slide together here. Let me get off people's jocks right now. We were almost at 200 till I start talking about penis. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy MattyRants. Appreciate you for being here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. Appreciate you for being here and tuning in. Drop a tippy poo in my jar if you feel like it with PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up to us on MattyRants. Venmo, MattyRants. Thank you. And I love you. Let's continue. Okay. I don't like Snatch Game of Love, but let's talk about everybody individually and then also what I feel should have happened this week. Currently, though, we have a poll up. Excited to talk about the entire episode. The runways at 16%. Everyone wants to talk about the whole episode 51. I know that's right. 20% for Snatch Game of Love and 30% for that lip sync. I'm going to go ahead and close this up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 4 people who I think did the best this week, but I'm going to have you vote while I talk about what we got. And then I'm also going to put who was the worst. Wow! I think that's fair. No shade to who was the worst, because it's 4 and 4. So I'm going to do who was the best first. And that's what I'm going to get out from this group. And I think, please do both groups. I'm going to give you the 4 people I think, right? Once we're done talking about this group, I'll do the second one with who was the worst, okay? That's how we're going to do. So these are the 4 people I thought actually did well. All right. Bop, bop, chicka, bop, bop, chicka, boy, please, whatever. Bald head, Kelly, ain't got no hair in the back. Okay, sorry. All right. Why did I put who's the best for? I just meant to put who's the best question mark. I was typing, when you speak and type, like you're talking, you type. Oh God, I have a bad habit of doing that when I used to work at the bank. So I still keep that going on. Even when I'm like talking to my friend on the phone, I'm multitasking. I will speak to him as I'm typing, and I'm like typing out everything that we're talking about. Anywho, all right, let's start this off. Let's get there. RuPaul looks really good. RuPaul, this jacket is severe. Baby, this jacket is severe, mama. It looks extensive. I love this jacket. I love this RuPaul. I consume this. Oh, it's so good. So good. So good. Oh, Destiny's Child. So good. So good. You make it so good. I love that song. Okay. All right. Man, you might have find. What was that song called again? Watch It Be So Good. Okay, anywho, great jacket. Yeah, she's in jail. Or she was arrested. Wow, miss. We're not talking about that lady. You know how these people are. I don't want some grown man with braille for fucking skin to be running over to my house trying to get in an argument with me giving Subway sandwich teas. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, and bitch, I just bought a taser, so I'm trying to get to my next step, okay? No, it's no shade, baby. We got to do that rant report, and it's going to be the panel conversation for tomorrow. Shout out to 200 people in the room. What's up? No, Monet looked real good, but I also was like, Oh, okay. So this is what we're about to do. Kevin coming up in here. Got a nice, nasty, expensive little shirt on. Now, this the blouse. Is what this is giving. Monet gonna have a big ass booty and slam you from the back. I'm telling you, it's gonna confuse you. You be like, oh, this Blake give that energy too. Blake is shaped now, but Blake is going to turn you around. Blah, blah. Listen, we got Kevin today. Everyone knew who it was. Like, George was like, oh, I know who that is. Let's talk about everybody's performance. Let's do that right now. Angeria. You were the best of your group, in my opinion. I think you and Chanel were the best of the group, but you were the best for me in this group. Like, if people knew who Marla was, yes. Yes, indeed. If they knew what character she's played on TV, yes. Yes, indeed. Like, oh, you were fucking funny, friend. I'm telling you, I was over here cackling in my reaction. For those of you who've seen my thing on Patreon, was I not hollering? I was like, oh, girl, like, what are we doing today? It was the song for me. I hope you not gay. That's a man. When she talking about Tasha, bitch, I was over here weak. I was weak watching this. I'm like, okay, she did what needed to be done here today. We know this woman. And that's another thing too, because Marla Gibbs, while is famous, Angeria played several people I know. Aunties and all that. Several people I know. And they're just like this. Very devout Christian woman. Always thinking of other people. I used to know this one lady that literally would feed me and a couple other folks at my old job just because. And we knew her house was clean because she invited us over there one time. She was that nice. And her man was a pastor. Literally, her husband was a pastor, had 2 kids. They were grown. They didn't have no more kids and all that kind of stuff. So they invited the office workers there sometimes that they liked, and I was one of them. And so literally every Friday, that lady had us do potluck. Every Friday. And this is her. You ain't got to bring nothing. You can if you want to. I think I'm just going to provide everything. It's like you cooked all this food for everybody in the Madam. I wonder what she's doing right now. I hope she's good. Yeah, I if you knew someone like this, you know what's up. But I don't know why. I thought Angeria just did a really good job. Damn, Powerpuff, can you imagine if she had the scratch-off tickets in her purse? Angeria. Anybody that plans to do a character like this later, please put some scratch-offs in your purse. Do us that favor. Put a hot pickle in your bag. Scratch-off tickets, some peppermints. Ooh, what else I got? Come on, help me out, people. Big red chewing gum. I'm talking about my mama's purse. My mama loved a hot pickle. My mama loved Big Red. And she liked her. Never mind. Deborah was funny. Anywho, I thought this was hilarious. I thought her interpretation of Marla Gibbs was funny. Didn't lose the character not one time. And she played with everybody else in the room. Now, Tasha, I knew it was bad for Roxy when RuPaul asked one question. Ooh, Newports, a fan. I received a fan. True, because if you know somebody from church, amen. Because you know that AC never working. Ever. Some kind of seasoning. Eric, did you watch hold on. I know you saw when Kenny pulled out that slap your mama, and thank God Kenny told the world about slap your mama. Actually, no, I'm mad that she told him, because if y'all start to go to the store and buy more of it, I'm gonna be mad because I use slap your mama. And Tony Satcheros. That's how I say his name. I don't know how to say it. I always say it like that. Tony Satcheros. Like some kind of seasoning. Low key, I really want to start carrying certain stuff with me when I go eat, because there are some places that I know are just not going to be good. I'm going to be really pissed off. So here's the problem with Tasha's salad. It's not funny, and it never was. Ding, 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 ding. I guess we can move on. Listen, Roxy, as fun as this is to see you pull up Tasha again and also like a glow up version of that, this is more of you showing that Tasha doesn't have to look like a fool and she could be pretty versus like, actually giving some sort of like performance. That lady asked you what was in what was in Thousand Island dressing. And you said Thousand Island. I was like, girl, get off the stage right there. It was like, Ru, let's redo that one. Let's try now, Roxy. Let's redo that joke again. That would have been me if I was RuPaul. Bring it back. Bring it back. No, we're gonna give you one more time. We're gonna give you one more go. You teeth sound like spit and teeth fighting with each other. We're gonna give you one more go. What's in Thousand Island dressing? Say something sexual. Let's try that. Anything would have been better. Like, oh my God, it's going to be a bad day. And it was. So I feel bad for Rox. Glad this is a non-elimination season, but it was just like, this thing, no bail. She was cute. Chanel's I was about to say Liberace. I'm Georgia. Oh, Liberace. That's funny. No, Chanel's Liberace gave me that one neighbor you have to look out for. You know what I'm saying? Chanel's Liberace I received as whenever he get out the car, kids come inside. I don't know why. It's like, why I feel like that man be getting out of a van or something. I don't know what's going on today. Oh my God. I can't do it. Okay, so I thought he was funny. I thought it was funny, and there were certain moments like I'm gonna have to uncross my legs for this one that were hilarious. But I got creepy. I got creepy versus the I received it as creepy. Like, if you watch my reaction, I did laugh at this performance and I was entertained, but I received it as a creeper versus Liberace. Like Chanelica's interpretation of Liberace is a total pervert, which I see that, but like a pervert to where we're gonna have to bring in like, possibly, it's gonna give Rose McGowan screaming in a library tease. Like, like, Y'all see Ben de la Creme? Are we saying Ben de la Creme can possibly be that one person in a Netflix special that's gonna make us uncomfortable? Oh, that was shady. Tarifa, let's talk about it. Hold on, I want to give you a like because you's cute. Come on, Tariq. I see you, beach. Approving two Liberaces that was shit. And they knew what they were doing. And it's okay. This is me as a viewer. Keep stirring the pot. Make them choose someone else or battle. Who will we compare to? Feels like a night in my household growing up. War, or I should say a competition, because low key, you grow up 1 to 10, baby, it's a competition. We are not equal. Who can get that man's attention first? Let's continue. But no, they were funny. I thought some they were a much softer version of what we saw later for me. And I thought that Chanel played it cool, but also it was kind of funny. It just was a little under for me. Now, the next Liberace is going to be a blend of like Paul Lynde and stuff, but like this I still thought was pretty decent. And I thought the outfit was really, really good. Like really good. The nose prosthetic is killing me. It's killing like a Bob's Burger character, right? Like, oh my God, I can't do this today. This is what Gene's gonna look like when he gets older. Oh no, let me not do that to Gene. Gene will do better. Y'all keep saying it's Ben de la Creme. I will not receive Ben de la Christ. I receive Jesus Christ. But no, can you imagine? What if, like, oh, actually, Chanel? Well, if you knew you looked like Ben de la Creme, wouldn't it have been funny if she pulled out a lipstick with her name during Snatch Game? Oh, would RuPaul have laughed at that? I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, it was fine. It was good. Top two of the group. Top two of the group for sure. Papa de la Creme. Chanelica de Creme. Little Latin boy in drag. Why are you crying? You know it's because you two are so beautiful. Is that all? You know I love you, Georges. You my bitch. Love you down. You were none of the sorts. You were not John legs wide open. You were not. You were not Chi Rodriguez. That's how you pick up a lady. You know what, Vita? You're just mad because you are too. Wait, right? You know what, Vita? You're just mad because you couldn't kick it as a man. That's why. Yes. Oh. I am asking for quotes. I am asking for moments that are adjacent to, even if you can't quote the damn movie, Georges. I felt like I watched you, friend, just do my first time in drag makeup, hairband. I'm pushing the streets. I'm about to make my rent money. I'm selling puss, corner of Bissonnette and 59, right there by that Burger King, baby. Ba-da-ba-ba, you gonna be booked. That's what it was giving me. No shade. They pick you up. But like, John? Chi-Chi? Oh, no. Oh, no. My Houston girls know about that 59 and Bissonnette. Do you know, Baked by Bunny, that I stayed in those apartments? Yes. I stayed in those apartments right over there by that Burger King. The ones that are right over there in the yes. I had a friend that got me in there. I didn't stay there too long though, but like, yeah. Oh, the things I have seen. Bitch, I will not even get into me going to that Burger King one time and never went there again. My window was getting tap. I ended up getting 3 orders. Sure did, because I was like, they called that queen rolled up to me. That lady said, Butch Queen. They won't take our money. Can you get our food? I was like, I got you. I'll never forget it. I couldn't believe she said it so hard to Butch Queen. I said, I was like, all right, hand me your tens. I got it. I got everybody's food. They were cool though. Anywho, back to Georgina. RuPaul had to spell like, yo, we're not talking about this. Like, girl, you had RuPaul in this situation. Can I say that word? Like, rhymes with great, remove the R. Like, I was like, did you really have that late? When would Chi-Chi say that? Chi-Chi wouldn't even know what that is. I was like, oh my God. I watched RuPaul spell it out on Paramount Plus. And I love how George's like, yes, bottom nation rise. And I'm as a bottom, I appreciate it. But I'm also she was herself. That's it. No shade, George. I love you down, baby. You were yourself. End of the day. Dun 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 dun. You taught us more things about bottoming. I appreciate it. To my bottoms out there, know your bodies. Okay. If it's too big, it's too big. It's gonna be okay. Train up. Train up, girl. That's why they got things to buy. Train up. And also sometimes if you know it goes too far, well, that's it for you. Learn to deal with what you deal with. Telling you. Find you somebody that can take you. This wasn't the worst though. Mikey, would you say it's Vanjie? Who would you say is the worst? Yeah, we're gonna get to the worst part. We're about to wrap this part up here and get to the other group, and I'm gonna close the who was good group to you out so we can get the next poll going. I will say, Ebenezer. I will say, oh my God, Usagi Chan. I love it. Sailor Moon. Okay, sorry. I mean, there were jokes I laughed at from George just more than with Tasha. I'm gonna remember how Tasha was like, "I'm gonna toss your salad," and RuPaul laughed at that. I said, "RuPaul, you're a liar." So her name is Tasha Salad, and she's gonna toss his salad. Woo! Groundbreaking. I was like, this lady. I said, "Shut up, bald." I couldn't believe her. Love you, Ru. That wasn't funny. I'm gonna toss her. Boo! I'm mad. How could she make Tasha Salad funny? Make a whole bunch of salad references that aren't just tossed salad. Like really like play into it. If when I had Caesar, because that Caesar salad. Oh yes, baby, because I like cheese. Nasty, right? It would have gone there. Something like that. I don't know, something else. French dressing. You got your got your French dressing. You know how that worked. You got your Italian dressing, huh? You know what I'm saying? And then you got I just don't know why she didn't go there with it and what she could have done with Tasha Salad. Because to me, I'm like, just like this lady did a whole fucking dog as a character, and you made up this person who, yeah. So like, you could have made it funny. I don't know. Yeah, no shade to Roxy. She is still fabulous. It just was disappointing that she didn't think about that. Or maybe I should say, in defense of Roxy, whenever you get into this situation, and we haven't been there, a lot of these people have, it is different when the red light is on and RuPaul or somebody drops a question and you have to be ready to go. Some people aren't ready to go because it's not natural like that. So, to defend all of them, to be honest with you, it's like, sometimes you're just not ready. But sometimes that's also about you not really knowing your character and you not already having the work together to pivot when someone asks you a question. For example, if I ever got to this point and it's like, okay, Matt, you got to get ready for Snatch Game, I'm going to pick some people and I'm going to have all the questions I thought about or get questions that they asked in every season of the show. And I'm going to go through all my choices and I'm going to have my friends pivot those questions to me. And then I'm going to keep practicing and practicing smart, quick, funny responses and wait to see how others respond to it. Try it out on other people. Like, okay, like work it out. So that way, when I get there, it's like, I can do it. But then again, with the lights on and I'm like, it's like all that work's like, no, I thought I was prepared. You just never know. This was dumb, though. I was like, girl, you picked her because y'all about to pow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to pow. Bleep, bleep, plow. I'm not mad at it either. Go ahead, Georges. You better get you a little bit of that. Go ahead. She wanted to have that opera between the booty cheeks, honey. A little vibrato between that little. Okay, let me stop. Because I don't know nothing about this. This is these people's life. You get your Twink Monet. Y'all enjoy your Scissor Sisters. Scissor me timbers. All right, let me close out this poll and get to the next group here. As a reminder, this is for fun. Don't take it too seriously. We're here to have a good time today and talk about our favorite show, All Stars 9, or at least one of our favorite shows on streaming right now on Paramount Plus. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I got some super chats I need to get to. Please drop me a little tippy poo in my jar. That's PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up to MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. I got 2 fur babies over here, and rent's coming up, and bitch, I need all the help I can get. So if you want to drop me a little bit of love, it does go a long way. Tippy poo lodi. Nope, can't say that no more. Feet. Thanks for tuning in. Let's close this poll. We got over 150 votes. I like that. Who was the best for the first group? 55% of you said Angeria. 21% of you said got Mick. Oh, not the first group. I meant who's. Come on, Matt. Try this again. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Who was the best out of the 8? 55% of y'all said Angeria, 21% said Got Mick, 20% said Nina, and 2% said Chanelica, Laquifa, LaWatley, Jenkins. All right. Felicia, I receive it, as well as my girl Paula, who dropped me a sippy poo on Friday for, I thought Chanel should have been given more dues. I received that. Thank you, baby. I thought Nina was funnier. I'm sorry. I thought Nina was funnier. Let's talk about the worst while we're getting into the second group, where there are some highs and there are some lows. But let's talk about the worst, because, there it goes. Who did the worst for... there we go. That's an option. That's an option. That's definitely an option. Well, I forgot that baby's name. There we go. I couldn't remember how many X's. I don't remember Nina's joke. Okay, there we go. Between Vanjie, Georges Plastique, and Roxy, who did the worst for Snatch Game of Love. But on to this group here. This was the funniest thing that Vanjie did outside of saying, "Oh, it's Raven." Oh my goodness. Girl, Raven looks like Boston Market in denim. I have to move. I gotta move. I have to move. Move out the way. I got to move. I got to move. Girl, David looked like they have been sitting in the oven and they are ready to be served dry as hell with that nasty mac and cheese. Go ahead, baby. Come on, Boston Market. I hope she's tanning safely. Like jokes aside, and that's what I'm gonna say. Someone was like, "Matty, that's makeup on top of a tan." I said that may be why she's very much melanated. Rachel Dolezal could never. But like, I hope even with us with the jokes that Raven's tanning safely, because like girl, like God forbid something happens and then like something with some skin issues and so like besides a joke, like just to be like a human here, like I hope she's fine with that, because woo, honey, it's giving me somebody in Florida literally living where their resting place is about to be, because of how like it's a lot. It's a lot. That's a whole bitch. I can see you marching. Sean King could never. Oh, I could never. Girl, I couldn't be. I couldn't be. They'd be asking me questions. Take them about that. Who this? Listen, I'm like, why I bring that scammer into this conversation? Why I gotta bring Miss Shauna into this conversation? Miss Scammer, Miss Scamisha King. Talcum X? Okay, receive, return, remove. Receive, return, remove. Okay, so Vanjie, Van. This was the funniest moment coming out the rug. That's it. Then she said, Raven, I feel like you asking me too many questions. Vanjie, did you know what you were, what show you were on? I'm like, haven't they played Snatch Game before? Like, it was just Chanel's first time, right? I am so confused. Martin Luther King. Too funny. I am weak. Okay. Hold on. I got to get some of these super chats up. I got to get to them. I need all of them. I need every single one of them. I need a super chat. Thank you for coming here. Bell Chan, all dogs go to heaven except for those traitors at the Paw Patrol is a joke I laugh often. Thank you, Vilchan, for the super chat. I cannot. Crash. RuPaul has taken away all of her princess points. Crash. Thank you for the super chat. If Farnsworth, facial hair really is makeup for men. Biracial, dark mode, the world may never know. Can I say that again the correct way you wanted me to, Farnsworth, for the joke that you were doing? Because I messed that up. Facial hair is really no, facial hair really is makeup for men. Biracial, dark mode, 3. The world may never know. No. Sorry, that was for those of you who know the Tootsie Pop commercial. I had to do that correctly. I'm sorry, friend. I grew up on that mode. I grew up watching that commercial. All right, moving on. Let's move on. Oh God, I have to run. Run, Matthew. Oh. Cleopatra coming at you, Cleopatra. Y'all remember that group? Love. Okay, so this was trash. Liberace. Okay, y'all. Now that wouldn't live. That was Paul Lynde as Liberace for a Carol Burnett variety show. All tea. But it was hilarious. But that was Paul Lynde as Liberace for Carol Burnett's variety show. But it was hilarious. I thought it was very funny. I cackled quite a bit at Paul Lynde as Liberace for the Carol Burnett show. I laughed quite a bit, like very much did that. It was honey, them jokes were. See, here's the thing. And why everybody else should have been nervous and why George is saying that y'all should have blocked her is quite that tea. As much as I didn't receive This Is Lib like I did Chanel's, I was howling at every fucking joke and helped all of everybody around her who was dying low key. Like she literally picked their jokes up. Gottmik did the same thing with Vanjie. Remember when Vanjie was asked the question, well, I zabba-doop-a-doop, and then Gottmik brought up fucking Lassie. It had nothing to do with that question Vanjie was getting. I said, girl, this is insane. But it was funny. And Nina did the same thing. Also, to that point, Plastique talking about badgeless and RuPaul trying to save somebody. Don't you mean snatchless? And before she can even answer, Nina going, oh, thank God for that. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Can you imagine? Like, and then made a whole joke. Get those out of my face unless they're nuts. I'm going to keep them. That, Nina, is why I was like, yep. Eat, chew, snatch, grab, run. I see Paul Lynde or Fred Armisen. I saw that in the chat. Shout out to Fred Armisen. He's one of my favorite like sketch actors and comedians. He's so funny. And also shout out to Portlandia, one of my favorite shows. Stupid show. But like, it is about making RuPaul laugh. And if you can be yourself in your own voice doing a character and make RuPaul cack-a-dack, you can most certainly take a whole nother character, infuse them into the character that you're trying to be, and then turn it into exactly what you want to do it. So I have respect for her. And I have respect that the fact that Nina literally did try to help everybody out, including Ali Wrong's ass over here. Oh, Plastique. RuPaul, I got a joke for you, Plastique. What's your answer? Beef. Plastique, once again, back to you. Beef, like my vagina. How about another pivot towards you? My bad, roast beef. With au jus. Oh, it was bad. Awkward Phoenix. Shut your fucking face, gutter snipe. Awkward Phoenix. Oh, I love how she told RuPaul, and I know Allie. I said, and she knows you too. Knows that you weren't going to do a good job at this. I was Gottmik in the confessional going, why would you do a comedian? You know how hard it is to do a comedian and make them funnier, or at least make them as funny, because again, the comedian's already known for something. Like, it's easier to work with something that's like a blank canvas versus somebody that's already established a career in comedy. Not all of us find them funny, but like there is a big audience that does, and it works out. Also, you know, as someone who saw the show I saw the show. And so for me, every time she mentioned it, I was like, oh, that is not Allie's just the only thing she's known for. Like, and you're pregnant and you have, like, okay, that was one of the biggest specials she had. Yes. And the show is like, again, it was a huge deal, but maybe around the time when they filmed this, it was like really, really popular. And that's why she's doing this. That may be what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. When they were filming this, the show was extremely popular because it was. And so it was right on the brain. I think that's what it is. And that's why probably all of us were like, okay, girl, we're over that show. And now it's like, oh, well. She had a good time while she was sitting down, I'm sure. Mikey, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, I made it live and I'm excited. Love you, Maddie. Love you too, Mikey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you down. Appreciate you down. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Compare this Rat Pack family like Mikey here. And drop a little love in my jar because I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm a father of 2 kids. No, that's serious. That's actually fucking so serious. You want to drop me a little bit of love. PayPal by me for social rants. Catch up those rants. Super chats are available as well. Please and thank you. Love you down. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's continue on. Allie, no. Allie, no. Pow was good because I was like, okay, how could where could we have taken this? Okay, where could we have taken this? All right, where could it have gone there? Right. We wouldn't know what a goddamn dog is gonna say. We wouldn't know. A woo, yeah, that no. So why not create the character around the animal that comes from a certain era? For example, Lassie, no, not Lassie. Let's say it was Air Bud. So that's 90s. So you make Air Bud sound like someone that's typical to the 90s. You dress as a dog in a basketball uniform and you sit down and all your puns are like that. Do you see what I'm saying? And you play the dog that played Air Bud or Beethoven. That's another example of a famous dog from a movie or something that is da 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 da. There are ways around it, but you have to do that. So for Lassie, no one knows, well, not all of us know the name of the dog that played Lassie, but people know Lassie. I mean, I know Lassie. I'm born in the 80s. I'm not going to bullshit and say I don't. I know it because of Nick at Night. And low-key, even Nickelodeon used to play Lassie, Flipper, Leave It to Beaver, and something else too at a certain time early in the 90s when I was very, very, very little. I remember that shit because I used to have to watch it all the time because I was obsessed with the network. So this was smart. But it could have easily been foolishness. And I liked how she did it. The dog comes from a certain era. It's very much old Hollywood, black and white films. This was that energy back then. Why not? At least it was funny. And that's why I liked it. Because it could have just been, I'm a dog. Oh, dog pun, dog pun, dog pun. There were puns. There were moments of let me give you into the I want to sniff your butt and da da da, but it was also presented in a way that was like, okay, we know who this bitch is. We know what she's giving over here. It's very that. Reminded me of that one episode of American Dad when Stan and Francine, I think, go to Hollywood. That old Hollywood actress thinks Stan is her husband, like reincarnated, but she was the one that really killed him over this really weird scene of her comedic act. And Stan was living vicariously through this man, and then she was trying to leave him out in the boat and then kill. Okay, anywho, sorry. That's my cartoon knowledge for the day, but it reminded me of that a little bit. Very like a woman or of like old Hollywood who hasn't lost or who is still stuck in that time frame. Almost a little Edie kind of tease. just a tad bit, but I liked it. She humanized it. There you go, Natasha. And it was funny. And I found it entertaining. And her makeup was really dope. And that really helped. The makeup looked good. I was like, oh, who is this? I want this needs to be one of my villagers. Animal Crossing. Can we get a new design on that? Please. That would be a snooty villager, by the way. She'd be a snooty one. Low key, watch Animal Crossing make one. Oh my God. Just take this picture out of context. Just kidding. I love Attack on Titan. It's a great anime. Oof. Yeah, the makeup's great. The makeup is so goddamn good. I was like, girl. I just kept looking like, girl. Muggy. Now, Raven or David did choose correctly for me in terms of who was the best. It could have been between Gottmik and Nina, but I thought Nina was funnier. I was like, okay. Like, at least we're getting it to where it's like, okay, that makes sense, right? But then Nina took off the jacket. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? What is this? Oh. Oh. Oh, I gotta get this comment off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my nose. Oh, no. Oh my God. 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 Oh, turn off camera right now. Oh my God. 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 Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Oh my Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Father, have mercy on my soul. Baby. Oh my God. Like, oh please, Jesus, don't let that be a screen grab. That's gonna be funny. But Lord have mercy, don't let that be a screen grab. Bitch, I felt all of it come out of my nose. It all just flew out. I was like, oh my God. Oh man. Oh wow. 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 Just wow. Oh my God. I have to watch that whole scene back. I swear, if I can see it, I'm going to pass out. I'm so glad I'm so small right now. That cannot be digitized. It's big. Oh my God. Baby, all bloosh. I was like, oh my God. The nose was stuffed up no longer. I was not prepared. Oh my God. Thank you for tuning in. My cheeks hurt. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, drop a tippy poo to help me survive that one. My God, my face, it hurts. Stop it, Natasha. My face hurts. Woo. Oh. Like, did you, like, yo, like, as I'm reading it, you don't understand. Like, have you ever read something that just like cacked you quickly? That's me on Twitter sometimes when you get in the comment sections and you read that one comment that's like, bitch, that's the perfect response. That was that. That was very much that. My bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. continue. Listen, they're doing gay math right now, drag math, pageant math, if you will, on how this new twist of they can hand out a badge. If they win a badge this week, they have an extra badge to give away. We've seen this before. And again, this is importante. Roxy was me. Because if you're really thinking about this, you can make someone a target with you. Versus, let me just give it to somebody that doesn't have a badge and even this playing field out. No. You can make the divide deeper, but also make someone look even better to where they need to be focusing on them. But I'm also thinking, no, now can we see that screenshot? No, I'm embarrassed. Oh my God, I'm too poor for things like that to happen to me. Rich girls have to have screenshots like that. Okay, the bitches that can vacation to get their mental health together. I don't make enough money to get screenshotted. I can't. But no, hold on. Let me close out this poll so I could ask this question because I kind of want to know what y'all would have done with this one. Let me close out the girl. It was a best poll. Who did the worst? Plastique, 72 per damn. 72. Fuck. 72% of you said it was Plastique. 13% of you said it was Vanjie. 8% said Georges. 4% said Roxy. I think I have to agree because every joke was beef. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. No, I am a poor. You can't do, girl. You want to take some screenshots, honey? I need bail money because I'm about to come get you. Okay, let me ask you what you would have done, and let me try to make this in a very small way that I can put all the words into the poll here. How would you do this? Look at me, I'm smart with this. All right, so you got 4 options here. How would you do this if you knew you had an extra badge that you could give if you won today? Give a badge to the needy, give a badge to a friend, make someone else a threat, ask them if we can opt to not give a badge away. That would have been me. Like, do we have to give it to somebody? Cray Tray. Roxy has 3 X's in her name for the 3 times that she makes it to the finale. Never been sent home. So for me, it depends on what the game is looking like right now. And it's something because I watched Untucked, but Untucked's not really, not to shade it, it's not like super, it needs a reaction video for it because no one's like going off right now and stuff. And I feel like the reactions are really safe for when it's drama. But Nina mentioning they had like 9 weeks left. And I was like, oh, and they're on episode 3, 12 episodes. And I went back and looked at the episodes for All Stars. I was like, okay, this would align with how many episodes were for 7 and such and such. I said, okay, bet you're thinking the long game. There's 8 more episodes and then the finale. You're thinking long game. BZ's use the badge to build an alliance. Interesting. Right now, we've got 23% are saying give a badge to the needy, 24% say give a badge to a friend, 35% say make someone else a threat, 34, excuse me, and 19% say ask if I cannot good. Okay. Here's where people did the wrong thing today and where people did the right thing. Roxy bringing in new factors into this, smart. Make the girls think, switch it up, find out who's that kind of girl. Very intelligent to do. I would have dropped that and sat back and saw how people acted afterwards. That'd been me. So I received Roxanne for doing that, right? When Nina and Chanel were talking about the badge, I would have been paying attention to that conversation so severe. Why are you talking about that? Well, I feel because it's already given that we're playing this game damn near in duos. If this was teams, it'd be Roxy Plastique, Angeria Georges, Got McVangie, Nina Chanel, boom. So everyone's sort of paired, but not paired, if that makes any sense. It's like, yeah, we kind of have this, we see you, but we'll see how this goes, right? You having a full-fledged conversation about, oh, well, you know, we could just give it to each other. Let me go get one of my makeup brushes. Hold on. I still have, and yes, the tip has been used. Thank you, because I told you I still do my little practicing of makeup whenever I get time and I'm not feeling crazy or self-conscious in the mirror and I can afford makeup, because makeup is expensive, especially when you're practicing. And I have my little Sailor Moon. This is me in the mirror doing my shit right now while that's happening. Well, yeah. Well, hold on. I gotta do Chanel voice. Yeah, girl. You know, we can go ahead and give each other the badges, girl. Because, you know, like, we don't got no badges, Miss Mama. Hold on, switch it up. Because that's what we're going to need to do. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes, Miss Girl. Because that's what's about to happen. And then Nina, you know, oh, well, we did the. And I'm just sitting here in the mirror like, Angeria, do you hear this bullshit? Angeria, are you? Shh. I'm so serious. I've been like, let me shut the fuck up and let them keep talking. Just let them get it all out. Just we wait till they say something stupid. That'd been me. I've been right there pretending I'm doing my makeup and everything, going, that's so sweet. That'd be me. That is so nice of y'all. Oh my God, that is so nice. In my mind, block them hoes. Block them at every chance you get. They're going to be giving each other badges. Fuck them bitches. I don't like that. That'd be me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm going to get them. Yup, that's not cute. Why would you say that? We just give it to each other. What? Oh, okay. I don't think so. I think giving a badge to somebody that already has a badge to make them also a bigger threat is the smartest move to make. Because that is going to put that target on someone else, not just you. Just like how Angeria and Georges being the first badge holders immediately made them targets immediately. And look who got blocked. It was Roxy first with Angeria's win. Angeria didn't make it to the top again. Why not block her? She already has a badge. Boom, we're on the next episode. Who got badges here? You can't block Nina. You can't block Got Mick. Angie already got blocked. So who's next? Georges. Boom. That's why winning early is hard. That's a little difficult because they can immediately touch you first. You also giving someone the snip first is also bad because now you have started that, why me? Because I felt, oh, really? And then it turns from there. Was blocking Georges a good idea at all? They probably didn't know what the challenge was. I would say Got Mick's decision to block Angeria was smart this week because of Snatch Game. However, next week, I thought that was silly. Because I'm like, I don't think we're going to have a repeat already back into dance again because we did dance, fashion, comedy. We're not doing it back to dance again. I was a little shocked they're doing the makeover challenge early, but I'm also not, because they're doing this a little bit differently this season. So I'm like, they're changing it up. So it doesn't make it like, oh, we know how this is going to work. Let's just make sure we block this one, this one, this one. It's like, no, we're going to switch it on you. Like, oh, okay. Normally they do it later in the evening. Later in the evening, later in the season. So I was like, oh, I see what we're doing here. We're making them change strategies. Now your block to Georges doesn't make any sense. Georges, I'm not saying you're not going to win next week. Are you going to win next week? I heard daddies though. Listen, I'm jealous of Georges, bitch. I saw that man with all that hair, the fire man. I was like, oh my God. That was me. Oh my God. Who is that? I'm on fire, please. Someone throw gasoline on me right now. I need one of those fire blankets, okay? Bitch, smother me. I was like, ooh, I know that's going to be a great exfoliant. Anywho, let's get to the outfits and what it's giving for the judges today. Michelle looks nice. It's very simple for her, but she's still beautiful. I like RuPaul's look. My favorite is still the previous week, but something about this crinkled sort of look with the blue and the orange, like with the fabric, something about this, like, I don't know why I receive it well, but I receive it very well. I'm like, I kind of like this. Anita is gorgeous. Shout out to Brazil. Long live Brazil. All my love to Brazil. Carson's a bottom. Ru, this wig is everything to me. I love this wig. I do. I love the wig. Wig is grace. I said the wig is grace. How sweet the sound. No, the wig is good. Whoever did her makeup too. I was like, oh, Ray, duh, Matthew, another black woman. You did a good job today. I was like, oh, she was pretty. I liked it. Yeah, I like the fabric. I don't know why, Jason. Something even with it, with how it looks like it's like foil or like some sort of like a gift bag that got like pulled a little bit. I don't know why I like it. It's something interesting. I don't know. Like someone stepped on her and she got up and she was like, sickening. No. Is it paper? Don't sweat. I would never be able to wear it. Cray trade, exactly. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. Like and yes, Matty did not. Listen, I always have somebody that come through and be telling me some shit, right? This time, I saw it once. I never look at that email again. Deleted that bitch, and I never came back to it. I remember very little. Okay, I remember very little. That's why I'm always shocked with some of these. I'm like, oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, you'll notice in my reaction video where I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. And then some things that somebody had told me that did not come true. I was like, girl, she lied. Anywho, it looks good. She got on nails too. Go ahead, Bruce. I want to look this good in my 60s. I really do. I don't like this on Michelle from this point of view. I like it from this point of view. That's cute. I don't like how it looks here. Do you see what I'm saying? I have not altered the color. It looks darker here. I have not changed the color of this picture. Ross looks, whoa. Are y'all sitting under the same heating lamp at Boston Market? Bitch. Carson, David Carson. My God. Did I call that man Ross? I'm getting my femmes confused. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I got the blouse confused with the, with the whole. Go on. My bad. My bad, Carcinums. My bad. Carcinanthinums. Go ahead. I got my purses confused. I meant to grab the clutch, not the over the shoulder. See how white he is? Oh, girl, what happened? Listen. What am I doing, baby Jesus? Keep on hitting this damn thing. Oh, don't tell me we got a short in here. Don't tell me we got a short in here. I gotta buy a whole nother light because that's what it's giving. Oh no, this is plugged to the wrong outlet. Okay, that's what it is. Matty needs to get another outlet, surge protector. This one's had it. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. Plug it in, plug it. Ah! Where is T.S. Madison? Bring us T.S. Madison. Where is T.S. Madison? Where is T.S. Madison? Over here, over here, over here, over here. I don't know who's been paying attention to my good sis T.S. Madison, but what she said about that punk with them nails, dead on the money. Dead on the money. And to the trans woman that was speaking on him through that TikTok remix, dead on the money. It's embarrassing. I'm like, girl, you are a whole 3 steps away from that next level, and you want to do all of that? Really? With them fecal matter nails that you got on, girl? Bop. No, baby. Act like they clean. Bitch, you know you got a piece of shit stuck up in there. That's weird. Weird. Obsessed with trans people. Like, girl, the DL boys don't really give a fuck about you like that. They gonna plow you before they get to her because they really just want to fuck her. Like, that's tea. Like, you think it's about you, but no, baby. They're trying you a step to where they're trying to go. Don't do that. You ain't lived long enough to be talking that bullshit. That's why I think it's really funny when young punks get up there and start talking shit on things like that, and you just showing out what the dolls talk about when they say that the gays hate them. And a lot of us don't. But here you go saying some dumb shit because you want somebody who is giving, I don't like that tease to come over there. That's all that is. That's all it is. You are not chosen. I'm sorry. Let me get off of that. Let me get off of it. I hate seeing that kind of shit in our community. It drives me. It's like, girl, they literally did the work for you. Stop that. So you could walk out here and give your femininity. Trans women did that. What are you talking about? You didn't do that. Punk in the 80s didn't do that. Trans women did that. Don't do that. Drives me. It's like, so you don't know about who you are actually, because this is your whole persona. That's your whole persona. Actually, you trying to emulate a black woman if we really want to go there. A black trans woman at that, but I'll be quiet. While you sit over talking about trans women, you basically trying to be a black trans woman through your whole persona. So what are we doing today? Anywho, this one punk over here, I support the dolls. Ass jiggly. So I don't play that. It's weird. Anywho, continue. Carson's look bright here. Anita's gorgeous. I like Anita. She's everything. Jazzy, just somebody on social media that got dragged recently for saying some transphobic stuff, but they have on acrylic press-on nails, and they talk about really like, it's one of those people who tries to generate like a whole bunch of views by talking about like stuff that's controversial. It's very, I'm gay, but I straight align with people, and I'm going to talk about trans people on my thing because that's what's it's really weird. Like, anywho, the girls were dragging him, and it's been all over the internet. And then apparently they tried to come for T.S. Madison after she said something with a retweet. And it's like, now it's a whole thing now. So it's like, oh, okay, here we go. Like, okay, now you want to go there. It's weird. Anita's that girl. Anita's everything. I love her. I want to go to Brazil. My friend recently went to Brazil and made me so jealous, and he met Organza, and I'm weak. I'm like, oh my God. He was like, Matt, I think I met somebody that was on Drag Race Brazil. I think she won. I was like, you met Organza. I'm so jealous. Oh, I know. I was invited to this trip, but it was too expensive for me with the Miami trip at the same time, and I had to pick. Okay, I had to pick. I can't wait until I don't have those days, girl. But I really want to go because he showed me and I was like, bitch, it looks everything. Everything. And he was like, Maddie, as a Black person, I loved it out here. I was like, oh, real? Because as sometimes when you travel places, you feel like, you know, like sometimes on display when you're traveling internationally. So he's like, no, we came out. He was like, bitch, it was everything. Like, I was like, oh, I love it. Nia, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. Oh, Baba, thank you, baby, from the chat. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you, love. I appreciate you. I wish that Anita got better for her lip sync. I feel bad for Anita that she had to sit through that. All right, let's get to the runway. You know that you are a part of this equation with you in the polls here today. I just need you to tell me what you thought of the look. You have three options. Three options, because I want to make this a little quick. We are talking. It's cool to talk. I'm a talker. Is it giving? And by that, I mean everything. Is she cute? Like, you know, I like this, but I would have done something different. Or is it a chop because you ain't going to the next round? Chop, sister. Wrong category. It's a fool. The category is a tail and two titties. A play on a tale of two cities. Really, they can play with this one, y'all. They can play with it. A tail and two titties. I love the category. I did. They said breast and tail. And then you also could play with that logic of a tale of two titties. You feel what I'm saying? So I thought that was interesting for me watching this, because I hate when it's like, okay, I feel like we're getting the same categories over again, or it's like something that didn't make any sense whatsoever. But I was like, oh, what would I have done for this? Mary Jane from Fairy Tale. Easy. I would have done Mary Jane from Fairy Tale, baby. And I would have done the demon form. You already know what's up for the girls that know what anime I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. I'd have came out there, chest, tail, dragon arms, bitch, and the hordes would have been up, walked out there and gave. I would have pretended like it wasn't Mary Jane, tell you that one. Like, who are you? I'm just something different. The anime girls would have known. They'd been like, oh my God. Oh, yes. I always called that girl Mary Jane, knowing damn well her name was Mary Jane. I still called her Mary. I didn't care. I was like, Mary. She's one of my favorites from Fairy Tale. Also, somebody I likes that character specifically too. It was one of my, ooh, you have good taste. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan of her. She was one of my favorites on that long, annoying anime. Yo, I like Fairy Tale in the first couple of arcs, bitch, and then it just got weird and it got long and it just got like nothing. It's not. It just. I didn't care anymore. I was like, I don't care. Now that we found this baby's daddy and his mama and shit, I don't care no more. He's a dragon. He ice. Zodiac bitch, I'm good. Happy, that's my favorite. I like Happy. That's it. I like the cats with the wings. They were cute. On to Angeria. This is fabulous. I like this a lot for multiple reasons. One, whoever airbrushed this, whoever did the detailing and the airbrushing, it can sometimes look really hokey pokey turning around. That's what it's all about. This doesn't. It looks very well done. Very well done. The tail is thick. It doesn't look stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like the tail like gives actual some kind of like demon monster tail situationship. Whoever did this dress, bravo. The wig, excellent. Makeup, dun-dun. It's not, for me, it's one of the best outfits of the night. It's not the best, but it's one of the best outfits of the night. It's really good Angeria. I also gave a pass to everybody with a breast bib on because it's Tale of Two Titties, and we're going to, for the majority of everybody's outfits that had something that was off the shoulder, you're going to see that. But whatever, it's drag. Fuck all that nonsense. This was fabulous. Because Roxy's, I could see her too, but I was like, girl, it's drag, whatever. I don't care. Like, oh, okay. Like, that's the category. Show them titties. It's good. Angie, it was good. Whoever airbrushed this, though, I'm sorry. That part got me. I was like, who did this? It looks so good. Like, it with the wig and all. Like, scaling of the tail, I'm telling you. Now, low-key, Angie, that tail looked comfortable. Did you use that as a pillow on the plane too, friend? I feel like there's cotton in there, the fabric of our lives, right? Oh, I want a body pillow. Ain't nobody sleeping next to me. I'm gonna sound like Dwight Schrute in that one episode of The Office. All right, let's wrap up Angie's poll. Shut up, Matthew. I'm only talking about Angie. We can dig it. Terrible, I know. We're not like, because we didn't like, we're not like in a relationship. We just are talking. So it's not like we are like fully on and on like that. Okay. So yeah. So no, that's why I was saying the other day, like, you know, I'm just dating right now and we're taking it from there. Yeah. But it's been some good dates and we still talk. So there's hope for if they want to make it serious. Yeah, this is cute though. All right, we have over 100 votes. 75% of you say giving, 21% say she's cute, and 3% of you chopped the look because you either wanted to be, no, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. Well, yeah, because he wanted to take his time, and I agree. And I've always rushed everything to like a fault. So for me personally, I'm like, yeah. Because also at the same time, like, what happens if we just end up being like, never mind? You know what I mean? So I thought that was, I appreciated it, but I'm also one of those people that thrives on attention and like physical contact. So I have to be like good, if that makes any sense. I have to be like, okay, Matt, like I'll talk and I will open the door to conversation, but I have to be like, okay. But oh my gosh. Yeah, boundaries are nice. But when he was like, oh, one time I was thinking about like rolling over in the morning and I was just gonna knock, but then I changed my mind. I was like, baby, if you had knocked, that door would have been open. All doors. I'm a morning guy, okay? I don't care for the evening. Give me in the morning, honey. I am redder in the morning. Like, you want me in my A game? When the sun rises, bitch. I'm telling you. Let's get into Roxy Andrews with her Jessica meets Roger Rabbit look. Jessica meets Roger Rabbit. It's a tail and two titties. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It's kind of very fucking clever. Just for the category, it being very on the nose for the bunny and then Jessica. But if you think about it, a tail and two titties. I mean, technically, it is a tale about a bunny and the two titties. This is me. I thought I liked it a lot. I'm not going to home run it. I liked it a lot, though. It's very clever. And also one of my favorite fucking movies ever. But there are some things I do a tad bit different with this. However, her wig, phenomenal. Her makeup is fabulous for what this is giving, especially with the look and then how she did the eyes. I love concept-wise all of this. There's just certain things I'm like, if this was pulled, if that was done, and if the carrot was a little bit, had more use of what it looks like a lip carrot, it's giving me stewed but bedazzled. I almost wish it had a zipper and she pulled something out of it. This is just me. I'm just saying my whole feels if I did what Roxy do, it's still amazing. It's great fucking look. But like, imagine if she like opened the carrot and then pulled out a real carrot and then walked off while she was cheering it. That would have been kind of hot. Like, oh, what you thought I was gonna pull out of here? Ha ha! That would have been funny. Like a carrot clutch, that would have been fucking cute. But this is still a very good look. I'm gonna still say giving. I know I was like on the she cute train, but now that I'm looking at this more and more and more, it's giving. I think this is very clever. Very clever. I don't know if I would have expected Roxy to do that, not saying this out of her wheelhouse, but this was clever. I like it from this angle with the chest versus other angles with it. I'm like, wait, is there a zipper? That's me. I'm like, wait. No, she's just grabbing it like a little, a big, strong clutch. Hold on. What is this weather right now? It is 96 degrees in Houston. It feels like 106 degrees outside. It's officially summer. Oh God, it's actually technically still spring. A mess. I like it. It's giving. I'm closing the poll for Roxy. Actually, I'm waiting because I want more than 100 votes. And Angeria had more than 100. We could do the same for Roxy. We're almost there at 99. Please and thank you. I'm going to lift my leg up and ask for tips. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Why am I doing this? I don't know, but thank you for tuning in. I know exactly why I'm doing this. Tip the doll. Tip the doll. Tip. I still got it. They call these holes old, bitch. I still got it. Put my leg back farther than you. I'm playing. Hold on. This is like good Nina porn here, but you know. Oh, actually, that needed to do that. Hold on. Oh, okay. That did feel good. I've been running lately. Please stretch. I'm not gonna lie. Please stretch. Oh, I've been running a lot more, and baby, if I didn't stretch after any of that, I swear to God. Oh yeah, I have double jointed hips, Emrika, and like, yeah, you will hear whenever I pop my hip a little bit, you'll hear a little that happens because I can get my hips out of socket right back in. And I've used that before too. So just so we're clear. They're like, how does that work? Oh, it works. Especially when they try to push that leg up a little bit higher. It's like, okay, hold on. Click, click. Thank you. That's why I'm like, thank you. I'm disgusting. 55% of y'all said she's cute. 40% say she's giving. And 3% said chop. And my leg was up. Whore. Chanelums. Can I say, okay, I feel like, do not take this the wrong way. Girl, I see Morgan, I see Cherry Valentine, fusion dance, boom face. Chanel's makeup is sickening. And I don't know why I see a bunch of other people too, but like her mug is mugging. Okay. But I be swearing for God. I'm like, I be seeing some people in that mug. Like maybe I don't know what in the Ermac is going on here or Quan Chi. I don't know what the Shang Tsung is happening, but I be seeing it. Shang Tsung is the better reference. Shang Tsung is definitely the better reference for Mortal Kombat. Yes. 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 Okay. I was like, let me think. No, not Quan, not definitely Shang Tsung. Her mug is impeccable. I put cute twice. Are you sure? Chanel is doing her witchcraft on me right now. I can't. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Block, block, block. Let's see here. Back to this again. Hold on. Hold on. My bad. I probably was saying cute at the same time I was typing. I can't. I can't. Is it giving? Is she cute? Is she Chapiana? I wish she didn't have to hold the tail. I love how this sort of is presented. The illusion underneath. I thought she spat on herself or something, like right here. Like I thought that was sort of like a grease stain. Like maybe she has some fried chicken because and I assumed that's what that was at first, but I was like, oh, I think it's a different take on it, but what's over it is, it's hard to see that way, right? I think the mug is giving. I like the concept behind it. This is the better Scorpion tonight by millions of miles. It's the better Scorpion. I almost wasn't mad she was holding the tail at one point because it was kind of puss, but like that was happening also. It's like she was stinging herself at times, I love her drama pageant faces that Chanel does. She'd be like, ooh. Yeah. I love it. I'm sorry. I be living for them faces. Like, woo. Like, oh, I'm getting lightheaded doing it. That's that kiak face that she be making. That's that very, very much no teeth, giving tease. I know that's right, Chanel. I'm getting at your house. Bitch, you be getting, hold on. I want to ask Chanel. Chanel, do you have trade over and got them lights up and they walk through that house and they get to that back room before you all plowing down and that like low-key get them ready to go because they heat them up from the brightness and shit? I just want to know. I also want to know what that power bill looked like because goddamn. Can you imagine that trade coming through? And they walk through the house, all of a sudden, like the humming sound of the light before they walk through that room. And they're like, motherfucker, where am I? Am I in the North Pole? She get on the bed. I got a present for you. Oh, actually, some people like that too. I'm telling you. Hey, Belchan, I believe it. Chanel works. Is and has been working. I told y'all what movie I knew Chanel from or knew of her before I even saw her on Drag Race, and it was that pageant documentary that was done. And Chanel was one of the people that, again, she had like a couple moments where they talked to her and stuff. You could see her in the background helping people out. I was like, what? I was like, that's Chanel. I'll never forget, because as a viewer seeing it before I saw Drag Race, I'm like, who is that? They're funny. Then seeing Chanel on Drag Race, I was like, oh shit, I know who that is. It's great. Yeah, Chanel's been working for a minute. But yeah, it's okay. It's cool for me. I like this a lot more than the other look that we're going to see later. I think there are some things I'd have done differently, but I see what Chanel was trying to do, and so I say she's cute. I just would have done a couple of things a little bit differently if I had the opportunity to be this creative with the look. That's all. It's nice. Let's close Chanel. Well, I'll say hope for Chanel. I don't see her topping unless she's Alexis Michelle. That's possible though. Shout out to your tops. You're important. We need you, and my verse brothers and sisters too. I don't know what y'all do, but do that. You better be pancakes. Flip them. All right, we're closing Chanel's hole. Karen, oh my God. Thank you so much for the tippy poo on Venmo. Tip the doll. Why is that? Does it say leg? Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate you. Leg up. Thank you. See, I did look for monies too. I could be at a strip club. I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. I'd be wanting to eat too much. Where are we going? Can we get back to this? Be on the subject, Maddie. This is why they talk about you. because you can't take criticism. You're black, you're gay, you're loud, you sound like this. You don't like everybody that we like. How dare you speak on my fave? That's what I deal with. That's my life right now. That's my life right now. I say one thing and it go, it's like, oh, okay. I hate this movie, by the way, Georges, but I have to give you coots for this because the furry community was eating. Honey, don't get near Sonic Fox, baby. Actually, go maybe. Nah, you want daddy. You don't want another sister with you. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna do giving. She cute. Bitch, you talking about these YouTube streets together. Shout out to my Patreon crew. I'm trying, listen, I'm over here trying to calculate money now. Like, girl, I hope I can pay rent on the first. Shit. They said, oh, it's the summertime. We're going to cut your shit up. That's why I'm doing more lives, because they've been blessing me more with the lives and then the edited videos, because ain't no one saw that last one I posted. So I'm like, okay. First of all, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, I'm familiar with the movie. My little brothers liked it more than I would have thought they would have. But, you know, there you go. I know exactly what Chihuahua she is, the pretty one, the cutesy one, and all that kind of stuff. I thought this was cute. You're probably like, Matt, are you serious? Yes, I thought this was cute. Maybe something's a little different that I would have done. Like with the size of the ears, probably would have changed it. Ha ha, crash. Listen, okay. Oh, that's what they were saying in Vegas. But I had someone start that rumor on me. I told you I got some evil people in my life. Georges, it's cute and I like it. And I love that you had actually the correct dog legs too with this. I was very happy with the hind legs. I was like, okay, thank you. Whoever created this look and made sure that was done, thank you. Because I was like, if she came out there in regular legs, this would not have given me what I wanted. And her making sure the legs were given dog legs, even with the little pads in the back, I said, yeah, very good. Very well done. I love it as Georges on the back of this. So cute. And look at how the purse is the fucking bone. That's it. Oh, no. Yeah, this is really cute. I'm going to say giving. I'm going to say, I have to change it. I'm changing it. It's giving. Yeah, I'm going to say giving. I'm going to say giving. I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry at all. This is giving. This is cute. It's cute to where I could say giving. It's like, oh, this is so cute. Oh, not a fur affinity count. Oh, crash. Oh, what's your login? Oh. Oh my God, I almost said something. Oh my God, not your fur affinity count. Oh, I bet you follow Toggle P. Oh. Oh, Matt, I was about to pull my whole computer. I can't. Oh my God, all the gays are like, oh, we know. It's so funny. I cannot. I have fallen on a rabbit hole of what is this? And I'm also like, wow, this artist is incredible at the same time. Like, this is kind of crazy. Like, what? What is this? Yeah, it to be honest, this looks hot. And I mean, like, not like hot, like, oh my God, but like, this looks warm. Not even gonna lie. I get nervous, baby, when we have full body looks and you're in drag. I know how hot I can get. That's where another thing that like makes me nervous. I'm gonna be naked half the time I'm in drag, y'all, because there is no way. There is no way. First of all, I'm not in my era because that is not my subscription. I have friends that are in that era and I'm always shared stuff with, but I have seen some things where I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, oh. There's some comics too. So I forget this one person who I saw online. I read one of their comics. I was like, bitch, this is detailed as hell. What the fuck is this? It gave very B-Stars tease. Is that show still on? I didn't see season 2. Season 1 was a lot. I didn't see season 2. Season 1 was a lot. Girl, that shit was crazy. I'm sorry. With that, they got that buddy in there. Child, I was like, what is this? This is a lot. I almost ate that lady. I said, oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. I was like, it was a good show though. It was, God, those emotional scenes. I was like, what the fuck is this? Anywho, George's is good. See, actually, us having this conversation with George's, who is literally talking about gaping and poppers, this is literally on brand. This is the experience. This is the George's experience. Cuckoo, that's why I think I would be happy to be on Drag Race if it was ice cold all the time. I would be so happy to be in there. Please let it be cold. I love my house cold. I hate when my house is hot. I hate it so much. Oh. Let's wrap up Vanjie's poll and talk about, let's wrap up George's poll and talk about that mess Vanjie was wearing. Regular schmegala. 69% says she's cute, 22% says she's giving, and 7% chopped it for George's. Let's go ahead and get to Vanjie. I'm not gag sitting this. Just not. It says 69%, huh? Yeah. See, come on, George. It's on brand. Why do I feel like this could have been her monochromatica look? Why does this feel like that? Like this gives monochromatica look. Before I would even thought a tail and two titties with this outfit, which I was like, so where are your titties at? Everybody else threw out their whole chests. The tail lighting up is cool. End of discussion. Yeah, the tail lighting up is cool. End of discussion. Vanjie called Carson out, though. You can take anything from the store and get it custom to your body. By the way, she was right to say what she wanted to say, but my clap back would have been, and you can do that from shit at the store too. So I'm not trying to read you, because what happened was, and you can see, go back and watch the episode. Carson actually tried to get, a shit sandwich, nice bread, negative, nice, right? I like this. Then started talking about the look. Vanjie makes a whole moment, oh, doesn't say anything just yet. Carson starts to go into, but it's so good, and I like that. I said, you stand on your Black woman business, Miss Carson. You stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Because you literally told her that, and I watched you after Vanjie moved. Really, girl? Well, I said, time for you to go. Bring somebody else up in here. Keep the energy up. It's cute. Like, what she's wearing isn't ugly, so we're not going to lie. It's not ugly. It's not impactful, though. It's not that girl. It's cute. I can see her at the concert sitting in front of somebody for Gag City and they get in a fight. Or arrested. Too soon. 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 On an Instagram live? I said, girl, that is probably one of the smartest things you've ever done, because I know you're going to make a song out of that whole moment. Mm-mm. 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 Let's close this poll. I don't really have any more to say about this. It's all right. It's not doing it well. It's not. Someone retracted it. Did you change your answer? What was your original vote? Let me end this poll right now. Someone retracted their vote and revoted. I saw it went from 199 back to 100. I was like, what were you originally thinking? 56% of you chopped this, 36% of you said she's cute, and 6% of you are saying giving. I'm chopping it because a tail and two titties. I see a tail. I see nothing. I see young man. So, like, no shade. It's like, all right. It's just, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You see chest. Oh, a tail and two pecs. Shut up, Matthew. All right. On to the entire solar system. Nina Chest. Nina West. Shut up. Nina West. Giving. She killed. Ja. What say you people? Okay. This is clever. A freaky, you know what, Orbit? I like that. A freaky Miss Frizzle. A freaky Miss Frizzle. Not y'all are saying when she covers her face, this is giving cute. I'm kidding. Nina, please don't take me seriously. Don't take me seriously. Y'all wait for her to have a face key to be like, I like this. Ain't that something? That lady show bare face. Y'all be dragging her, but she put a face key on. You know what you eating, girl. I'm kidding. You know, please, you know I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. If you're taking me seriously right now, what's wrong with you? Why are you taking me seriously? This is clever. The tail of a comet crashing into two planets, the sun, and then in the back is a black hole. Like, I thought it was clever. Like, it's a black dress. It's nice fabric. There's a lot of camp going on with it looking like a child's solar system on a nice stellar bedazzled level. But let me tell you something. Those planets are stoned for filth. Filth. The sun, the hole, and the planets. I was like, yeah, whoever bedazzled those, or if it was Nina and however that was done, y'all did a really good job on those because they look really good. The comment, I kind of wanted it's something to be a little bit different with the comet, but it is cool how it looks where it's crashing down between the plants. So I'm like, this is cool. But I kind of wanted something, I don't know, maybe. Ooh, I got it. Okay, so let's say it's not a headpiece. Let's say for the shoulders, it's two comets that are coming in like this. So it adds like that V. Then with the chest for the planets, like it's that's where it's at. Okay, that's where my mind is at. If she had like two comets coming on the shoulders, boom, with that same sort of effect that's happening going into the comets, she still did the face kini, but like did this like other moment. Like, I don't know, like almost like a galaxy fascinator headpiece. Like the whole Milky Way is a fascinator. And then the comets are coming down like this with the planets. They don't even have to be that big because there's so much going on already. It's still good, but I'm thinking like, ooh, if I was with Nina, I'd been like, oh, girl, we could do this. Oh, we could do this. Oh, we could do this. This is clever. I think the galaxy headpiece would be kind of nasty, right? Like, that'd be so cool. Like, that'd be so cool. like, can you imagine tilting it like this and all of a sudden it's like this? Please. 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 I don't know. It's nice though. I thought Nina looked good. I enjoyed this. I was like, okay. Like, this is interesting. I was like, oh, okay. It's cool. It's cool. Giving with the side of she's cute. I'm proud of her. It may be because of that Tom of Finland full masculine foolery that we had to deal with that I like this so much. It's a good look. I'm giving it. With a side of she cute because I would have changed some things up. But for me, for Nina, I'm like, yeah, this was kind of brilliant. This is actually really brilliant. I like it. Very, like, got Mick a different take on the category. That's like, okay. Y'all say the holes don't match. What if they do? What if they do? What if that's her pucker right down there? Yeah. What if it is? What if that's actually a created ass up top there and that's not even her real meat? That's gross, Maddie. This lady has a black hole behind her. Yeah, that's her. It's down there. It's down there. It's down there. By her feet. Yeah, I'll go sit. I'll go sit for that one. By her feet. She wanted the hole to be as close to the toe as Matthew. I like this. That's the point moving forward. Is the hole spinning? I mean, doesn't it all? All right. Why is this the only picture we're on? We have to move forward. We have to. Please tell me that wasn't the last picture I had of her. Please tell me that wasn't. I'm not going to laugh, please. That was the last picture. I'm sorry, Nina. I didn't mean that. I was like, wait, I thought I had another picture. No, oh my God. That's not okay. Let's close this. Let's close the poll, shall we? Blowing kisses in the wind. All right, Nina, she's cute. 45%, 29% said chop, and 25% are giving this look the whole. Let's go into plastique. I liked it. No, Nina, like, in all seriousness, I like this. I thought it was very cool. I'm also noticing that Chanel is helping you with makeup. Thank you, Chanel. Now, honey, she had me at Kitsune. She had me at Kitsune, bitch. I was like, oh, okay. Bet. Like, once you tell me we're getting into that lore, okay, of my favorite soul-stealing demons, I'm in. I'm in. Once you tell me it's that, I'm in. Nine-tail fight, I'm in. I'm done. Kitsune, done. Done. Finish. We're finished. And I did think of Nina Huru real quick, and I thought this is the softer version, because mind you, if they both did the runway together, it's like the angelic version of the Kitsune versus Nina Huru's like devilish demonic kind of version of it, very like bloody test, like after, like Plastique would be the one before the kill and Nina Huru's would be after the kill. Very that. Sorry, I'm getting the pull up. It's giving. From the chest to the tail, from the wig to the mug, from her having heels with, did you see they were heels? Her shoes were heels, y'all, with the furry feet in the front. Yeah. Oh, it was everything. Those little fur feet, honey, those were stilettos. Bitch, go back and watch her when they're walking. She has their feet coming out. I was like, hold the fucking phone. Oh, those are heels. Those are heels. Those were heels. You were awful in Snatch Game. You came over here, you said breast, tail, mug, wig, dun-dun-dun. And Chanel talked about this airbrushing that she sort of does, and she was impressed by it. Me too. The way she did her eyes. Oof. Mind you, that's a breastplate. Do it look like it? That they look like they're hers. YouTube, those aren't real, by the way. Don't you be doing stuff to my video. Those are her. They're not. I did it wrong. They look like they came from her. You see how she has her arms covered so we're not able to see what's happening right here with the bib, and whatever makeup has been done here, it's a nice, nasty little blend. I'm just saying. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. And I love it. I live and breathe for the plastique effect. Live and breathe. Oh, the tails, girl. Oh! Girl, hold on. Lamoris, hold on. Girl, let me do Naisha at Roscoe's. They should be having me crying. Because they should be on that microphone like, well, bitch, I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about this, but you know, I heard the streets had said that Mama had spent $250,000 on her package. And I thought to myself, I mean, it shows, girl, but like $250,000, like, what do y'all think, girls? I love Naisha. I know when she's been a little tipped, honey. That body goes forward, backwards, forward, backward. She be giving you butch tease, be sitting for the legs open, then she get real pushed back again. Then someone try her, the legs get open. Now hold on. It'd be like, hold up. She get them cocktails. She get a little louder on the microphone. It's so funny. I'm like, I'd be like, Naisha, are you good? Like, I'm not going to tell y'all what they tell me, but let me go ahead and tell y'all what they told me. So what they said was leaning and flailing that clipboard. Right, hold on, where I need something. But that's not it, girl. That's not it. What you mean? Oh, I'd be weak watching. Shout out to the girls, all the dolls at Roscoe's. I just be laughing watching videos like, yo, why? We Mary, come on, Stephen. Oh, it's funny. Anywho, Plastic's look is fucking amazing. I'm gonna wrap it before somebody comes in and lies to us in the polls like you have been for certain looks. 94%, I'll round it up. 95% of y'all said it's giving. 5% said she's cute. It is the first look of the night that has 0 chops. And I made sure to stop it because some of y'all just be getting up in here going, I want to cause chaos. And why? But seriously, though, Plastic, this was fabulous. Congratulations. It's gorgeous. The wig is sickening. The wig with the ears and the purple tips. It's everything. It's everything to me. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Before I even put the poll up, I'm applauding it. I'm applauding this. I'm applauding this. I'm applauding it. Bitch, got Mick, you move me. Out of many looks you have given on these runways where I'm like, okay, that's great. Okay, I don't know why they like that. That's amazing. That's sickening. Da, 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 da. This was everything. How dare it be so simple, but so meticulous at the same time, so well conceived and thought out. And I know you spent money on those arms, and for them to be the same color, the same arms, you literally got a smoke. Come on now. Like, this is brilliant. And then you took the category and you said, oh, I'm going to make it mine. And it's going to make sense as a tale of 2 titties. Aha. A tale of how I got rid of these titties and my whole transformation journey put in this sense. And for you just to have a skirt on, y'all don't know. This was chewing. This chewed for me. It chewed. It chewed. Rue was living. I chewed this up. Oh my God, where's my close-up of her? Where the fuck? Y'all, I had a close-up of this. I don't know where it is. I don't know why it's not on here. I am so mad because I wanted to get in her mug. Her mug is great. It's the nude pump for me. Oh my God. Oh, it's this mint leather skirt moment all the way up to the top, baby, with this nude pump. The arms, the shoes, the skirt, the titties in the bag, the fact that there's the knives with the arms on top, it's perfectly done. The mug is well, the hair is right. Perfection. Story well told. Ooh, that's it. There it is. Story well told. Gottmik. Very, very well told. I'll have the close-up shot for tomorrow's panel so we can really get into the muggy, because it was muggy. I think I have a picture of her like winning, so we'll get close up to the face, but this like really made me feel some kind of way. Like, do you hear me? I was, when I saw this come down, I was in shock in the best way possible, because I was like, now that is smart. And you are automatically like, Virgo, very nice touch. The skirt is giving hospital gown color. Here's the issue for Gottmik going forward in the competition. Now you are the prime target. 2 back-to-backs. You are the prime target. I kind of feel bad for Mick going forward. It's so early, and they have given you so much. I didn't put the poll up? I've just been yelling. I haven't even put the poll up for Gottmik. I've just been saying that we're just going to have to say what it is. It's amazing. You can't lie. I won't let you. I won't let you. Let me get this in here. My bad, y'all. I'm just not going to let you lie. I was like, fuck a poll, bitch. I'm just going to say what it is. It's giving. And you can't lie on it. It was very puss. Yeah, I would if I knew, like, after this episode and everything that I saw, like how Mick's being received, even the runways and everything, oh bitch, I'd be blocking her down. I'm like, it's gonna be that one or it's gonna be this one. It'd be one or two. One of that would be it, because Mick's clearly doing well. Don't underestimate. We need to block this bitch, because Trans Lifeline is getting paid, girl. Do you hear me? That's 20,000 off the rip. Trans Lifeline getting paid twice in a row. Can you imagine being that organization, and the person playing for your charity has given you 2 in back-to-back 2? This is All Stars. Expect the unexpected. The people you think ain't going to do what they're going to do are going to come in and swing. You better take your shots, and you don't ask questions later. That's why when Angeria blocked Roxy, smart. You are a target later, but make that first shot to Roxy to be like, she's competition. Do not let that go. Just because she's not winning nothing now doesn't mean she's not going to get something later. She's a threat. Focus on her. Angie and George is already coming off the rip. Angie, they already know she's good to go. It's boom, block her too. Gottmik, you are next. If they don't block Gottmik next week, if she wins next week, they're in trouble. But I'm telling you right now, if she don't win, immediately block her. That'd be the first thing I'm doing. Oh, no, block them. Nope. As much as I love your charity, boo, block you immediately. You're doing too well. Back to back, stop that momentum right now. Stop that momentum. She's going to have to lip sync for her money. She ain't going to get no badge, bitch. Fuck that. All right, but this is everything and then some. Gottmik, amazing. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you for, like, literally gave me goosebumps watching this. A story to be told in such a simple but beautiful way. Like, I don't know how much them arms cost, but baby, please, if you want to use them later for something else and make it an even cooler outfit, if you want to go as Goro for Halloween, but like a whole, pixie fairy, go pop off. I don't care. Do more things from you. I love it. More. That was me. I want more. It's so good. So good. Oh my gosh. Natasha, thank you for the super chat. I forgot to mention this earlier. All the multicolored on the screenshots today. Love you down. She was talking about those two burnt purses we saw earlier. No shade. It's cool. Whoever did the process too. Was it Victoria Elizabeth Black? Can you imagine? What if it was? Oh, I think Victoria would have posted it by now. Let me find out. Ooh-wee. Listen, after all things were said and done, the top two of the week were Nina West and Gottmik. Here's where I'm going to step into the conversation and go, we could have done this differently. I think Gottmik's runway point percentage compared to someone like Angeria was a bit higher to elevate with them already being good in the Snatch game to then propel them into a top position this week. Whereas for Nina West, the Snatch game was good and they liked the runway a lot compared to what they saw last week. If you remember that unfortunate birthday cake of a dress, good for storytelling as well, because it's like she's a threat. Bad, right? Okay. But in my mind, they're doing the tops by the groups they were in. And Angeria won her group. In my mind. Do they have to do it that way? No. But in my mind, I'm like, I wish they would have rewarded the person who did the best in the groups they were in versus like just picking this kind of two. But I see why Gottmik was chosen for Pal and especially the runway. Especially the runway. Nina's Liberace was funny. I thought Angeria's Marla was everything though. And on a real note, Angeria's runway was good too. So like, this was a toss-up for me. For sure. Hold on, let me close. Oh. Is it because I was enthusiastic and y'all wanted to chop it, or you just didn't like it? Because if you chopped it because you didn't like it, I can receive that. But I do know that some people like to do the opposite of me because it causes a reaction. But that'd be weird if you did it that way. Gottmik giving 83%, 11% says she's cute, and 4% of you chop the look. I mean, she did chop. Anywho, yeah, Nina West and Gottmik. If we only knew what was underneath that. Yeah, mixed face is great. Angeria, you look good too, bitch. Ready to give them scissors away. I want to apologize to Anita. I want to apologize to Becky G. I want to apologize to Brazil. As an American, no, y'all deserve better for this. I heard the beat and I said, them two? I heard that beat and I said, them two? We need a Matty Meh. Let's get that Matty Meh up in here. Yeah, this was definitely this. Very much. Very, very much that. Like, what the fuck what are we doing here? Okay. No, Louisa, you know that we don't. First of all, if we got to choose who would have done this song for y'all, baby, it would have been a whole nother set. I'll tell you that much. God, this was a lot. Peace to Mateo, thank you for super chat. If I was gaming ID, chop a queen, then give the badge to them afterwards if they already have one, so the heat is off to me. As I was gaming, I chop a queen, then give the badge to them afterward if they already have one, so the heat is off for me. So basically, if you won this week's episode, you would have chopped the person who you were going to just give the badge to. So that way they can't earn a badge next week, but they have a badge to get the heat off of you. I hate to tell you, Piece to Mateo, I'd have clocked you. I'd have clocked it. Girl, I'd have dragged you. I'd have been like, oh, so you think that this is cute? You thought that we were going to let that roll? I'm not even going to lie, friend. I'd have got you and Shishi. I got both y'all hoes. You see what she just did? So what she wanted, she going to block her and then give her a badge. Like, oh, bitch, I'm sorry. You see that bullshit? Oh, I'd have been talking about you in the corner. Oh, I would have. I'd be like, you saw what they tried to... That would have been me. Oh, you're so nice. Then I had to bleep out my whole word, girl. I'd have called you a whole slur, bitch. Rhymes with baguette. You ain't slick. That would have been me. You ain't slick. Piece of potato, thank you again. Can we take away money from Nina? Come on, now. This is for Trevor Project. We're not going to take money away from them. Now, her booking fee, different, but there you go. I feel bad for the song. It deserved better, people. Raven and Carson would have chewed this up. Raven and Carson would have ate this down. Ate it down. Bitch, can you imagine? Raven and Carson? Oh, they would have, boy, I'm talking about hitting that A-Town style, bitch, and they've been walking all over that motherfucker. But doing every TikTok dance. I'm telling you, right in Times Square. Big guy. I mean, come on with it. Oh. Step into the river. Step into the river to the bounce on the shit. Dance, dance. Bounce on the shit. No hands. Two hands to heaven. Bitch, please. Yeah. Your love, it goes like water. Do this. Let me not do that. On these strips, I cried. I post. There are some people that don't know that dance isn't for them. But so when they do the video, I'm just crying laughing like, bitch, we are not taking you seriously. All right. Anywho. Whew. Banana. Okay. So when the first dress came off, where were y'all at mentally speaking? I need to know this. Especially in the comment section. Where were you at on the first dress? And then you saw the third one literally underneath the one that we're being shown. Like, we already knew where this was going. Like, it was already going to be bad, but like, we knew where it was going. It's like, oh, that was me. I said, I think in my reaction, I just stared a lot. Like, I just kept doing like, I think that was me the whole time. Like, what is this? What's going on? Is she on B? Like, I don't know what's happening. I think it was really fucked up. They showed Nina more than Gottmik, even though Gottmik won the lip sync. Like, they wanted us to be a part of the tragedy. She took this off. I can't wait to see how it happens. I was like, okay, how this turns out. And then we removed that dress. Every reveal was trash. I'm not gonna lie, Nina. Then you had Shablam. Now you're out of an ugly dress into an uglier dress. I'm worried. I'm concerned for that stiletto. Gottmik over here is doing whatever they were doing, which honestly, I was like, it's better than what I'm seeing. Georges and Angeria are me. Georges, your hand did not move, sister. I promise you. Georges, y'all go back and watch the lip sync. Georges had that hand like this the whole time. He was watching. I was whack. Like, and it was giving, girl, what is this? It's Angeria. It's Roxy. Roxy probably saying a whole lot of shit right now. Like, girl, do you see this bullshit that we're up here for? It's Vanjie being messy. Go, Nina. Yes, Nina, go. Go, Nina. Yes, Nina. They were being messy. They were being messy. You can't tell me different. Angie, y'all, sister, I need to talk to you for real. Oh, I need to talk to you. I didn't know what y'all were talking about. There's no way I would have sat over there and been like, they're eating. There is no way. I've been over in that corner like, girl, what in the fuck is this? Oh. Nina does a reveal behind Got Mick. This was so weird. I was like, why are you behind her? But it got worse. Okay, listen. God, Mick, I feel bad for you because again, you're not the greatest of dancers, but I've enjoyed some of these lip syncs, and I enjoyed what I got from what I was given from you. But I was more entertained when you got to your confessional, and you're like, "Bitch, I turn around, and this goddamn the whole closet's on the stage." And I'm thinking to myself, if I'm Mick, and I've been dancing, and I finally see what's happening, like, oh, she's changed. Oh shit. I think the lip sync would have been funnier for me because I wouldn't have been able to continue. It'd been like, I've been lip syncing like, like, oh my God, there's clothes everywhere. We took off the other dress. I kind of wanted it back on. I want to know who RuPaul was looking at in this moment. Who are you, Ru? Who are you looking at? Because Carson followed your lead because you, right when it was done with the lip sync, you turned, like you didn't even clap like everybody else did. You turned with your and you were looking at someone. Carson was doing this and had to like follow Ru, like where she look like that. I need to know who she was looking at because it wasn't them. Michelle is looking at them on the stage. Anita has her head down. I want to know who she was looking at. But I also want to know if it was like are we moving on to the next scene or did you see what we saw? Okay, let's move on. You think it was Raven? Oh, wait. Looking at craft services. Bitch, I'd been hungry too after that. I'm like, ooh, we had to sit through this? She probably looking for her sweatpants. Bring them back, bitch. I'm about to get up. I think she was looking at one of the producers like... like, I'm gonna keep this smile, but okay, are we gonna get another song and dance moment like this? Or better yet, I hope Anita's not mad at us. Right, this is for charity. Never mind, we ain't sending nobody home. How come neither of them knew their lyrics? Costa. The song is by Anita and Becky G. And a very cow and chicken moment, my friend. The song is by Anita and Becky G. Might as well been Sharon and not my Ariel lady up there. It'd have been something. Anywho. I saw Morphine post. I would have ate this up and would have loved to have seen it. I would like to see Georges do this one, to be honest with you, but I know she wasn't going to win no Snatch Game, no shade, George. But like, I would have preferred to have seen Georges and Plastique probably lip sync to this one, to be honest with you. I think Vanjie also would have ate this one up too. Hell, Roxy would have done a better job. I think Angeria would have been much more fun to watch. Everybody else in the cast, except for Chanelica. It's weird. If this lip sync makes Anita homophobic, then what? Then she'll be Amber Rose. Oh. Oh. I am funny. Don't let them lie to you. Okay, I'm fucking hilarious. Thanks for tuning in. My jokes hurt. Do yourself a favor, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Drop a tippy poo in my jar. Keep this gay man alive with his kids. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. I got some of the super chats I want to get to. Hit the like button. But yeah, she be Amber Rose. I'm done using you now. I can go on to my next thing. I did like when Anita went backstage and mentioned Pablo Vittar. I forget the other person's name, but Pablo being mentioned, I was like, okay, that's dope. That's dope. Work, work, work. And she, of course, has worked with other queens and this, that, and the other. So it makes sense for Anita to be there. It's not like she's one of those people like Amber, right? Then again, we'll wait. We'll see. I don't think so. I like Anita. Raven, aka Raul, would have did a nasty. Cuckoo Games, he is getting worse and worse. Well, hey, listen, trees gotta grow, and when they get tall enough and then fall down, it's more damage, right, Cuckoo? Don't know how that works, but you know how it did. Yeah, that's funny. I had to show it again. All right. All right. All right. Oh my God, Drewski, you remember that last live I did? Because I made one thing about saying I like somebody for what they did for da-da-da-da-da, and it turned into a girl, unhinged. I hope that person's okay, mentally speaking, though, because that was giving me some illness. But Got Mick is the winner of this week's episode again. 10,000 more for Trans Lifeline. Go on, Mick. You were doing it for your charity. You are the biggest threat. No matter what Roxy can tell you, no matter what girl math, girl boss math, drag math that is available, you are in trouble. Back-to-back episodes. Wins. And you've had the decision to make to chop someone both times. You're in trouble. I wouldn't have blocked Georges. But I think her blocking Georges was a fake away. Oh, you have a badge, girl. I don't think that she thinks that Georges would have won the next episode anyways. I'm not dragging Georges. This is me and Got Mixed Mind. I think she respects Georges. I don't think she thinks Georges is going to win this. And I think she did that like, oh, it's easy. She has a badge. She hasn't been blocked. I don't think she'll do it. Now that she, and I think, who was it? Was it Piece of Potato that also said that? Or whoever else it was that was talking about, I would give somebody this, but then also chop them in the same breath. This may be what you are talking about that is going to happen. Oh, what if she gives Georges the bat? That would gag me. Oh, that would gag me. I would be mad at her for doing that, and I would look at her even deeper like, I need to watch out because that was mess. But you blocking someone, like, not saying Georges ain't going to give because, baby, it is what it is, but I would not think a dancing, musical, or rusical challenge is about to happen after, what was it? Original song, power anthem, episode, boom, performance challenge. Second challenge, ball, creativity, got you. Third challenge, Snatch Game of Love, improvisation, comedy, quick, gotta be quick. I'm not thinking dancing's coming up next. I'm thinking something else that we're used to doing is happening. Maybe branding, probably where my mind would have went through. The makeover being episode 4 is very random, but I think that's good, Louise, because it switches it up. It makes them think a little bit harder about what's going to happen next because they didn't know when it was going to happen. Like, for example, Chanel and Nina. You think they're going to do Snatch Game yet? It's way too early for that. Boom, Snatch Game. Right now. Yep, right now. Go. Same thing with the makeover. It's like, oh, right today? Mm-hmm. Well, no one's going home, girl. Why are you worried? It's not that. It's just I'm used to it being later. Oh, but now you got to do it. And these are badges. So you're going into the next episode. They don't know they're going to be doing a makeover challenge. Think about that. And they have to give the badges out to people who are like, oh, you either don't have one or I want to make you a threat. Imagine they gave Roxy a badge Oh, no. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. They're in trouble. Was it Roxy or Alaska that won the makeover challenge on season 5? Wasn't it Roxy? Oh, oh no. Oh, Roxy about to eat up. Yep, Roxy about to eat up. Oh my God. Dumb decisions were made tonight. Dumb decisions were made. Oh my God. Ow! I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I think Roxy will be top 2 next week. If she's not, okay, I'll take my L. I don't know what's gonna happen again. I'm calling Roxy in the top 2 next week. I'm also calling that someone's gonna give her a badge. If they don't give her a badge, that'll be the smartest decision. I would never give Roxy a badge. She's too good. There's no way. No. Cray Trey, think of it this way. This is not like a read towards the doll, right? Like you're not seeing her as a threat based off of the comedy challenges. Totally can understand that based on what we've seen, right? Let's take it out of the comedy aspect. A makeover challenge, check. Can make clothes, check. You feel me? Branding challenge, check. Possibly can do well in a performance challenge, possibly, check. Those top 3 though, creativity in terms of like face, outfits, this, that, and the other, I have a grand feeling, this is not me giving spoilers away, but I have a grand feeling that they're not done making shit. I know they're not. Can't be done. I almost feel like they possibly, like other all-stars, will do a interior decorating sort of style. No, I feel you for all-stars too, but let's do this, because this is an all-stars too, right? Not to be like on Cray Trey's ass right now. I'm not, but I'm just saying this is so not all-stars too. So let's remove that from the equation here. Take away eliminations and then go into a 12 episode run of an all-star show where everyone's gotten paid and this is all for charity, right? In my mind, everything that they're going to do is going to be based around everybody's strengths and not just to focus on one person's whatever's going forward. Will we get comedy challenges? Mm-hmm. Will we get improv? Oh, for sure. Roast? Yeah. However, just like we didn't think Got Mick was going to give us what we needed to be given it for certain things, like a lip sync and all that kind of jazz. Bambi legs over here look like they got a little meat. Look at that. A little muscle on the bone. You know what I'm saying? So they're a little bit more resilient in their steps. So I would let us do this. And I'm also saying keep your opinions because those are yours and they're valid. Do this. This is episode 3. And like Nina said, 9 weeks in. Let's have this same conversation by 5. When we get to the review and it's episode 5, let's do this again at the end of the episode about how we think where it's going and how it's going. Because let's really talk about it. It's only 3 episodes. We gonna be here for a minute. Exactly. Because no one's going home, guess what we get to do? You get to either have a resolution to a problem before, you either have something that you're really good at that actually shows that you may be vulnerable and not always the best, shows that you're human, or it's too many storylines to go through here. So there's time. They have time to make everybody look a certain kind of way or come off this, that, and the other. Hell, Vanjie just could be there just to be having a good time and drink and eat. Barf. Got Mick Chop Georges. I don't think that was a smart decision. I also think it was a smart decision to just do it to take pressure off of them and be like, I gave it to somebody with a badge. I didn't want to cut somebody off that doesn't have one. It's smart and also dumb. Because it's like, yeah, this takes heat off me, but maybe you're not thinking long game about where the next challenge is going to be, possibly. Georges is also a contender, believe it or not. Yes, with these comedy challenges. Yes, with sewing. If they give that girl a performance challenge, she will be up there. It's going to happen. Everybody's got something about them that makes them powerful in this game. And that includes Vanjie. For those, I felt someone saying, well, where does Vanjie come in? Because it's been a little mess for the challenges and for this. Honey, who gonna narrate the episode? Who is the person, not the personality hire, but who is entertaining the fuck out of me every time they open their mouth? Every confessional I get, I'm entertained. Everybody got a job. And what if Vanjie ends up in the top 4? What if there's a chance to steal badges? Oh, please implement that. Oh, they need to implement that. One of the episodes this week, instead of you winning a badge, you'll be taking a badge from one of your fellow contestants. And that's how you earn your badge. That would be a gag. That would be a gag. Oh my God. I'm giving them so many ideas. That would be a gag. Oh, put that in there. That's fun. I like the badge twist. Because when people are like, Matt, it's not this, that, and that, I'm like, honey, this is, yeah, it is when you think about it. I want some fuckery. I want the mess. Start stealing them. Ooh, that would be fun. Oh my gosh, I can't. Thank you, Montez. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. I gotta wrap this up today. I think we've had a good 3-hour time, fun time of talking about Drag Race to the infinite level and then some. I love this season. Yes, I like it because no one goes home. And yes, I like it because a lot of people who I like are on the show. And yes, regardless of some decisions that are being made, I still really enjoy the show. It's fun. It really is. I think this season's a good time so far. There are fun conversations that happen that's not necessarily like petty drama and like, ooh, she's mad and this, that, and the other, but more so like the girls are shading and they're reading and it feels like we're a part of the jokes versus being on the outside like this is all uncomfortable. And I don't care for the lip sync so far. I'm hoping we get a better top 2 or something. Yeah, I'm hoping we get a nasty top 2 where it's going to be somebody's going to be swinging and swinging, honey. But other than that, I think it's a good show. I highly recommend it. It's Paramount Plus. Boost. Watch it. It's fun. And make sure you check out my reaction on Patreon. It's available now for you to consume. So I will see you tomorrow for the panel. And then I will see you every day for the rest of the week. That's right. Every day for the rest of the week, you're going to see me. I am trying to make my monies and make sure I can pay my rent this month. So, baby, I'm going to be up here, tip a doll, do what you got to do, that penis, all that kind of jazz. So, I'll be going live every single day this week. I got to pay my bills, so we're going to be up in this piece, making videos and doing what we got to do. It'll be some PlayStation lives. I'm going to try to do a Switch live if I possibly can. There'll be some rant reports. There's going to be a tier. I'm going to be doing all the drag races, and I'm doing a tier list with y'all. It'll be a live. So I'll be having all the drag races. We'll be putting them into the tier rating system and do all that kind of stuff now that I've learned how to use Tier Maker. And then we're going to do BuzzFeed games and all that. Mella Yella, hi friend, fellow Libra. Wait a minute. Did you already have that? Because you did the Netflix logo for your name. It was so funny. I was like, are you? And that was everything. How do you feel about this season having, like, not having lip sync assassins? I think that's what you meant to ask, because there's no lip sync assassins. I'm good with it because there were times during All Stars where I was like, well, if they did a top 2, we would have got this. And we did a top that, we would have got that. Like, imagine if they didn't have lip sync assassins during Trinity K. Bonet's, Raja, and then some season, which that was a good season. But imagine if the girls that were already there were having a battle too. Like, that would have been some good teas. I like that there's no lip sync assassins because it doesn't take away from the people on the show. Like, for example, when Laganja and Trinity did their thing, it was very much Laganja's world for like so many months. And that Tel Aviv thing came out and then that flipped on its ass. But I think it takes away from some of the girls that are there when that happens, when they bring some people into the like situations like, oh, we love them, and it just turns off on that. But I'm good with it. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I like to see the people competing battle versus somebody that's just there for the day. It's like, oh, okay. That was cool for the time, though. I liked it from when we had it. But now I'm like, what warrants a lip sync assassin? Because you have had girls up there that they ain't shit low key lip syncing, and you call them an assassin? Like, Also, what do we consider an assassin? Like an assassin? Like, come on now. It can get a little heavy. I just want them to have a good lip sync. That's all. Donna, thank you for the tippy poo on PayPal. I'll read this to myself when I'm a little bit later. I love you, Donna. Thank you, baby. I thank you. As I was like, I was like, oh, okay. Let me read that to myself. Funny. But yes. Good show, good time. I'm having fun. Yes, for getting to me before you head out. I'll be tuned in tomorrow at work. See, Diggy is not going to be here tomorrow. I think he told me he has something else going on, but he'll be back the following week. I was like, girl, they're going to drag you. But we will have Dooley. We will have Jamar. I may have a special guest. We shall see. And Gabby will be in. So we'll have a good time tomorrow for the Pan. They all have opinions. Get ready. The group chat was going it. They were going it. The group chat. The panel will be funny tomorrow. For whatever it's worth. But yeah. Anyway. Love y'all down. Thank you for tuning in. If you're in Houston, stay cool. It's going to be a hot one out there. It's really hot right now. And I got to go drive right now. And I'm not happy about it. My windows are going to be down, boots, honey. But make sure you hit the thumbs up button before you walk out the door. Homework assignment. Leave a comment in the comment section about what favorite part of the episode, favorite person for Snatch Game, maybe least favorite, runways included, and what you thought about that lip sync. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment section. So please leave a little something there. And also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, it's paypal.me/MattyRants. Cash out $, Venmo MattyRants. Anything and everything helps for a single father of two wonderful, adorable fur babies. I'll be seeing you every day on the internet this week for multiple things to talk about, multiple content creation. I love you. We had a lot of people in here today, and I appreciate you down, and I will see you tomorrow. But yes, don't send hate to anybody that we talked about today, and take care of yourselves and give yourselves a big hug from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Listen.